beautiful eastern townships of Quebec and the city of Drummondville. A meeting of two teams, first overall in their respective leagues. Shawinigan has scored 14 goals in 3 games. Their last outing, they beat Verdun 5-1. Their leading scorer, number 12, Mario Belanger, 3 goals and 3 assists. Shawinigan earning a berth in the championship game by virtue of their goals for and against ratio after ending in a tie for top spot with Sault Ste. Marie and Prince Albert. The champions of the WHL in their last game defeated Sault Ste. Marie by a score of 8-3. Prince Albert boasts one of the most explosive lines ever in Canadian junior hockey. Dan Hodson has 13 points. Dave Passine has 10. And Tony Grenier with 7 goals and 2 assists. He's number 9. This line has combined for a total of 32 points in 4 games at the Memorial Cup Championship. It's all set. East versus West. Prince Albert against Shawinigan. Live Memorial Cup action from the Marcel Dion Center on CTV.
Hello, I'm Brian Smith, and welcome to this afternoon's game. For the players involved, it's a chance to impress the pro scouts, and this rink is full of them today. But most important, of course, is the opportunity to get their names on the Memorial Cup. It's been in competition for 67 years. Some great teams and players have won it during that time. Also up for grabs, the Stafford Smythe Trophy. To the most valuable player, he also receives a Mitsubishi TV. The George Parsons Trophy goes to the most sportsmanlike player, along with a quartz watch, courtesy of Citizen. The 3 stars of today's game receive the Molson Cooper gold, silver, and bronze medallions and Brute Sports Bag products, compliments of Fabergé. It should be a great game. This rink is jammed full of pro scouts, as I have mentioned. It's also jammed with Shawinigan fans and a very partisan crowd. To bring you the action, here is Tom and Bernie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Hello, everybody. And there's about 100 fans here as well from Prince Albert, all excited about this game today. Tom, the importance of the Memorial Cup Championship and junior hockey in Canada.
Well, for these 2 towns and for many towns across the country, junior hockey is the hockey in town, and it really provides great entertainment for many Canadians, and a very high quality of hockey is being played in these towns. And if there's any evidence of that, all we have to do is look to the National Hockey League, where some great young players like Mario Lemieux and Stevie Yzerman and people like Kirk Muller, they step right out of junior hockey and make their name in the National Hockey League. And let's not forget either that Canada, this past season in Finland, won the World Junior Championship, so we've got a lot of great players still in this country. And I think it's worth reminding the fans that the 2 coaches here, Terry Simpson and Ron LaPointe, were the coaches of the team that won the World's Junior Championships in Finland. So there are no secrets between these 2 teams, and I think we're going to see a great game this afternoon.
Well, it's a big moment for Prince Albert and Shawinigan and all of junior hockey, the Memorial Cup Championship. And we'll be back with more from the Marcel Dion Center in just a moment.
Oh man, rhythm is in my shoes. No use sitting there and singing the blues. So be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise?
Molson Canadian. Taste that'll stop you cold. In Formula 2000, this is the car to beat. Burning up the endless road, testing SO engine oils at high speeds and under stress. It's part of our extensive research program to produce oils that give efficient engine performance, longer engine life. This testing and continual improvement is to give you the engine oils you deserve. We're determined to give you our best. That's how you make us better. So for SO, the road never ends.
If you're a smoker, try this test. Blow smoke through a handkerchief. That's how smoking stains your teeth. But Topol Smoker's Tooth Polish can get your teeth brighter again. Of 250,000 Topol users surveyed, 94% said yes, they'd continue buying Topol.
Because Topol really does the job.
My teeth are whiter and brighter.
Use Topol, and if you don't see your teeth get brighter, return the unused portion plus proof of purchase to Jeffrey Martin for a full refund.
Mesdames, Messieurs, il me fait extrêmement plaisir de vous souhaiter la bienvenue à cette finale de la Coupe Memorial 1965. Welcome to the 1985 Memorial Cup Championship game.
At Drummondville, Quebec, the noise level will be something else in this game this afternoon. Prince Albert against Shawinigan, and we're about set for the official opening face-off. The two captains, Hodson of Prince Albert and Casper of Shawinigan. And they're at center ice now for the opening face-off. Mr. Marv Hall of Cooper and Mr. Frank LeVay of Molson, Quebec, taking part in the official ceremony as we get set now for this Memorial Cup Championship game. Tickets at a premium for this game. They were selling standing room yesterday for $6 each. People were lined up here 2 hours prior to the game. 3,500 will be here, sold out. That's the capacity. The week-long total for 8 games, 21,105. Prince Albert first overall in the Western Hockey League with 119 points. And Shawinigan Cataracts finishing first in their division. We'll be back with more on the 1985 Memorial Cup in a moment.
Would you check the iron steel?
Yes, sir. Your secretary can get you a station wagon or conference.
Mr. Hunt will need a typist for a speech in Tokyo.
The weather's been bad there.
We're advising against it. Mr. Hunt, limo ga irimatsu.
Yes, Uniglobe offers an excellent
You can take a private jet to Houston to say Tokyo limo for Mr. Hunt.
If your present travel agency doesn't do everything for you that Uniglobe does, should they be your future travel agency? Uniglobe. We take care.
Oh, Mr. Hunt, how did your speech go?
The Scotford Project. Technology of the future. Hundreds of Canadian companies were contracted to create Scotford. They all benefited economically. Many also gained invaluable expertise by creating a massive petrochemical plant and the world's most advanced refinery. Shell Canada, putting technology and people to work.
Second by second, hour by hour, day by day. When you save at the Continental Bank, time is on your side. Because whatever savings account you choose, you'll earn interest on all your money every day. And no other bank can say that. Continental Bank of Canada. Bankers in action.
Welcome back now to Drummondville. The officiating staff for today's game: Richard Trottier, the referee, Francois Doucette, and Louis Pachier, a veteran of 16 seasons, the two linesmen. In goal, Ward Kamenowski of Prince Albert and Robert Desjardins for Shawinigan Cataracts. The starting lineups at their respective blue lines, the officials at center ice, and now the capacity crowd here will stand for the singing of our national anthem by Mr. Robert Michaud. I think they're having some problems with the PA system, so they've waved that part of the ceremony off. Players skating around, getting ready now for the opening face-off, and Tom, the two teams look ready to go.
Well, there's no question about that. This is what they've played for all year. It's one game for the Junior Championship of Canada, and it's a very important game, probably the biggest game in each of their lives here this afternoon.
So Braham, number 10, with Phaser and Bennett, the starting trio for Prince Albert. Number 22 is Dave Casper at center for Shawinigan. The puck comes back to Hunt. He clears it into the Shawinigan zone. Going backboard is Graham Herring in behind his own net. It's kept in by the Raiders. Here's Fazer behind the net. Right in front. They score! Dean Graham. A perfect setup, and Graham has given Prince Albert a 1-0 lead.
Well, you don't want that to happen that early in the hockey game, but two defenders chase behind the net. Here we see the puck going behind, and we see two defenders go to him, one on each side, leaving the man free in front of the net, and all he has to do is scoop that puck in. And a big first goal, a defensive mistake, two men chasing behind the net rather than covering in front. Here we see the puck going behind, and there you see two defenders chasing, leaving one. There's a little miscue there. They didn't talk enough to say, I've got the guy here, or I've got the guy in front of the net. Before you know it, it's 1-0 Prince Albert.
O'Brien gets the goal after just 15 seconds. Graham played his midget hockey at Notre Dame in Wilcox, Saskatchewan. He's from Winnipegosis, Manitoba. Now the puck cleared right to goaltender Ward Tomanowski. He played 38 games this season with Prince Albert, a goals against average in WHL league play of 3.52. Covers a lot of the net, 6 feet, 194 pounds, and there's Terry Simpson, the coach of the national junior team that won the gold medal in Finland. He's done quite a job with the Prince Albert Raiders this year. Now here's a chance for Denny Paul. The puck goes in behind the net. Viveros trying to get it out. It's cleared along the board. Moving up was Yves Baudouin, and the puck brought out. Here's a chance for Passim. And the puck kept in at the line. Viveros a shot. Knocked down in front. Here's an opportunity for Grenier. Rolls the puck at the side of the net. And back comes Shawinigan. DiFiore gets the puck up, cleared it in. Here's Denny Paul going after it right in front. And Tomanowski. A brilliant save of Eric Demers.
Tomanowski, a big fella in that net. You like to see those big goaltenders. They cover so much of the net. But again, a little bit of a defensive miscue. The puck just scooting out in front of the net, uncovered in front of the net. Tomanowski has to cover with his pads, kill the play, and a big stop when your team's had 1-0 early in the game.
The only goal, Graham, his third goal of the championship from Fazer and Bennett at 15 seconds as Ron LaPointe, the coach of Shawinigan, looks on. Number 12, Mario Belanger, gets set for the draw. Puck bounces, it's kicked to the side, and it's picked up by Neil Davey. He gets it up to center ice. Prince Albert Raiders on the attack. This is Steve Gotaas into the corner. Helped out there by Dale McPhee. And Shawinigan intercepts and brings it out. Belanger up to Mamesso. He clears the puck. Belanger goes after it. He's bumped against the boards. Mamesso in front. Just out of reach, and it slides out to the center ice zone. Gilbert Poulin inside his own line. Forced back by Ken Morrison. Now it's slapped off the boards by Steve Gotaas, a delayed offside. But Shawinigan brings it out, nullifying that offside. Tomanowski out of his net. Slaps the puck over to Neil Davey. Davey is checked, and the puck comes out to the center ice zone. Both teams at full strength. Prince Albert scoring after just 15 seconds of play. David Manson. His pass ahead for Rod Dolman. Dolman collides with the Shawinigan defenseman, and the puck cleared in. This is Casper. Rolls it in front. Right onto the stick of Pat Elyniuk. Elyniuk up now. He's hooked by number 20, Alain Gisson. This should be icing in behind, and there's the whistle. Icing called against Prince Albert, and we'll be back with more on CTV in just a moment.
Timing. It can be critical. Sometimes, just when things seem to be going smoothly, there's a sudden change in life's direction. Decisions have to be made quickly, decisively. Whatever the situation, graduation, marriage, a new job, a family, Crown Life is there to help you make the right move at the right time. Crown Life. Secure your future. Look to the Crown.
So the opening goal at 15 seconds is not the fastest opening goal record. The record is 11 seconds set by Brian Bellows of the Kitchener Rangers in '82 against the Portland Winterhawks. But the go-ahead goal here by Braham after just 15 seconds. Here's a chance. Demfoos right in front. And Kamenowski has been brilliant. There's a penalty coming up. Holding.
Well, holding, Demfoos was mugged as he came across in front of the net because he was home free. A little mix-up on the face-off. Very important. If you lose that draw, you've got to stay with that man in the face-off circle. But we see two going to the face-off circle. Demfoos all alone. There he is being grabbed before he can get around and scoop the puck in the open net. But a good opportunity. The second-best opportunity in this game, early in the hockey game. We've been going end-to-end. It's a very sort of wide-open game with so much at stake so early. Surprising.
There's David Gertz, number 5 in the penalty box for holding. Gertz, a draft choice of the Pittsburgh Penguins in 1983. So Shawinigan Cataracts on the power play, and they have a face-off in the Prince Albert zone to the right of goaltender Ward Kamenowski. Number 12 is Mario Belanger. Lost the draw and shot down the ice right to goaltender Desjardins. He leaves it there, number 24, DiFiore. Leading an attack now for Shawinigan. Up to center. Lemieux, he stopped. And it's broken up by Viveros and shot down the ice. DiFiore leaves the puck for Belanger. Now he sets up on the power play. Here comes Belanger. Gets the pass over the line now with Paul. Belanger to Paul, a shot. That's blocked by the defense and taken by Fraser and shot down the ice. Baudouin with 1:15 remaining in the Prince Albert penalty to David Gertz. On the attack now, Baudouin up to center. Bumped there as he collided with Viveros, and the puck goes into the Prince Albert corner. Baudouin looking for a pass. He's checked, and the puck kept in at the line by Baudouin. LaFive after it, but Baumgartner backhands it off the board.
Watch the way Prince Albert here kill the penalties. Both go deep, then both forwards turn and pick up, and they stagger their defense. One defenseman, watch Davey here, come right in before center, staggering their defense. The second one goes back to pick it up.
And this is Manson, slaps the puck over to Fraser. He can't get it out. Bisson keeps it in. Manson will try the other side. Bennett, he got it and shoots it down the ice with 30 seconds left in the Prince Albert penalty. We're early in the opening period. The Memorial Cup Championship before a capacity crowd. Shawinigan on the power play. Herring, he clears it in. Off the board, David Manson. He's checked heavily against the board. Losses out. And the puck rolls for Kamenowski. Wouldn't take much to ignite something in this game. In fact, before the game got underway, the pregame skate, the two teams were lined up at center ice, exchanging a few slaps with their sticks, but nothing developed. But what a hit here.
Well, that's what happens when you look back to admire your pass. We just saw that little chip back behind the net by Manson. You look back to see where the puck went, and of course he got drilled. After you pass that puck, you've got to keep your head up. You're still in the game.
Number 6 for Shawinigan, that's Steve Mossy, 19 years of age. He's one of the biggest members of the Cataracts, 6'1", 205 pounds. Number 22 in there for the faceoff, Dave Casper, brother of Steve of the Boston Bruins. And there is number 6, Mossy. Prince Albert, 5 seconds left in their minor penalty. It's brought out by Viveros. Viveros up now with Gotaas over the line. The Raiders are back at full strength. Oh, and that was Casper lining up. Just missed that shot. Now it's brought out by Elyniuk. Stumbles as he crossed his own blue line. Now Gotaas is a mix-up in front of the net. McPhee bumps there with the Shawinigan player, Mossy. And the officials move in quickly to make sure nothing develops, but Mossy takes a little swing there at the Prince Albert player, McPhee.
Well, what happens is, I know it's one game for everything that's at stake here, but no team wants to give the other team a little advantage in the intimidation factor. Just everybody wants to establish themselves that they're here to play the game, and they want to be let their teammates know that they're here to play the game. Here Terry Simpson there, and a nice little green flower in his lapel that the people were handing out here this afternoon. Good PR gesture.
Well, they had about 1,000 carnations sent in by radio station CKBI in Prince Albert. So many of the spectators have these carnations in their lapel, courtesy of Prince Albert and the radio station in their hometown. The two teams at full strength. Here comes Tony Grenier, a shot off the target. And it's taken off the boards by Eric Demers. Demers in his own zone. He's stopped. Here's Hudson right in front. He's knocked to the ice. Grenier tried to control that bouncing puck. And it comes over to Denny Paul. He's checked as they start to throw the weight around. And we have a holding penalty coming up. The second minor penalty of the game.
Well, it was a holding call, and Pacine really made a nice little move, and it would have been free to go around and go to the net on his forehand, and he was grabbed by Baudin. But here they are going against the boards. The first now coming off the boards. Just see that move. He was going to go right to the net unless he's pulled down. Would have had the opportunity, but Baudin for holding. Second penalty of the hockey game.
So Prince Albert on a goal by Braham. Have a face-off inside the Shawinigan zone. Number 7 is Steve Gotaas from Camrose, Alberta. All set now for the draw against Dave Casper. He'll see a lot of action. Baudouin for holding at 5:22. That's whistled down on the outside. There's Davey, number 20, a draft choice of the New Jersey Devils last year. He's 19. He had 6 goals and 28 assists this year in league play. Baudouin off, holding 5:22. So Prince Albert getting a scoring opportunity with this power play, and the puck cleared down the ice into the Prince Albert zone. A lot of whistles in the stands, and the players thought that was a stoppage in play as they held up momentarily. Now it's brought in by Davey, taken off by Momesso, and the puck shot down the ice. Kamenowski lifts it ahead to David Manson. Now Manson goes behind his goal. Raiders on the power play to center. Manson met at the line, lost possession of the puck, and it's taken by DiFiore. He can't get it out. Here's Gertz getting set. Gertz dumps it into the corner, and it's deflected high up into the mesh. And there's a whistle.
Good idea here in the rink at Marcel Dion Center in Drummondville. They have that little mesh just above the glass so that you can't have those deflections to go into the stands. You see a lot of people hurt by it. It's a good idea to just have that mesh behind.
Shawinigan has outshot Prince Albert 3-2 at this point.
There we get a look at that mesh, and you can see the protection that's offering those fans just off the edge of the net and behind the net.
So Hodgson is out there, number 16. The most valuable player, the Molson Super Player of the Year. Number 16, Hodgson of Prince Albert. He's been the big story here at the Memorial Cup Championship. As Prince Albert's Emmanuel Viveros. Leaves it there for Hodgson. He's the captain. Here comes Hodgson. Coming in with Pacine and Viveros. Hodgson still has it, slapped it into the middle, and it's intercepted there and brought out on the right wing side, and then Paget lifts it down the ice. 35 seconds left in the power play. Viveros up now to Hodgson. Grenier on the right. The puck just bounced over his stick. He dumped it in front. Intended there for Dave Pacine. And it's slapped down the ice again. 20 seconds left in the power play. Viveros, number 3, for Prince Albert, ahead to Dave Pacine. He shoots it right on, stopped by Desjardins, and Murray finds an opening and sails it the length of the ice. Viveros in his own zone. Setting up now, gets the pass up to the center ice zone, and Shawinigan is back at full strength. The shot, and that goes wide. Fazer goes after it. Belanger beat him to it. Here's a pass in the middle. Moving in. Momesso taken out of the play by Dave Gertz. Now Fazer tries to get it. He's bumped by Dan Foose. And Momesso gets in there and a bit of a mix-up.
Good job by Gertz. We see the mix-up there, but a good job by Gertz one-on-one with Momesso, and he just stayed right with him and took him behind the net. Very good defensive play. It's strong defense that has done the job for Prince Albert. And Gertz there making a very good defensive play on Momesso, who was cutting to the net.
Raiders had only one shot on goal in that power play. They lead 1-0. 12:22 remaining in the opening period. Number 22, Casper, comes out. He has LaFive on the right side, and moving on the left wing now is number 20, Bisson. As Coach Ron LaPointe doing a little juggling in the early going already with his line. There's a shot off the glove by Ward Kamenowski as he reached out. Now Fazer backhands the puck up into the crowd. And somebody there as a Memorial Cup souvenir. We'll be back with more from the 1985 Memorial Cup in just a moment.
Now, while it seems that everyone can't wait to get out of town for the long weekend, Sport Check hangs in there with the great outdoor adventure sale. All this weekend, Silstar fishing rods, reels, and fishing packages. Hundreds to choose from, all 40% off. Men's summer shirts regularly $30, just $12.97. And stick around for great sale prices store-wide and all kinds of summer sporting goods. The great outdoor adventure on all this weekend, including Sunday at both Sport Check stores. But the adventure ends holiday Monday, 5 p.m.
They'll drop the puck in the Prince Albert zone. The Raiders in green, Shawinigan Cataracts in white with the blue pants. Number 7 for Prince Albert, Gotaas against Belanger. Belanger knocked against the board. Gotaas took a hit but gets the puck ahead. Here comes McPhee. McPhee trying to split the defense, and DiFiore has it now for Shawinigan. Intended that pass for Dan Foose, and it comes all the way back to center to Manson. Gotaas tried to get it ahead there for Ken Morrison. Morrison into the corner, bumps with DiFiore. Puck goes loose. Lamesso can't get it out. Stopped by Steve Gotaas. In front, knocked down by Baudouin. Oh, and a solid hit there. Number 4, Manson stepped into Dan Foose. Now Belanger over the line. He's stopped. Gotaas just clears it off the boards into the Shawinigan zone. Both teams at full strength. Puck cleared into the Prince Albert zone. This is David Manson. Ahead to Grenier. Slapped it off the board. After the puck, here's Paul trying to scoop it in front. And it's cleared off the stick of Passin, and another attempt to stop. Comes out to Poulin at center. Poulin gives it to Ledoux. Back to Poulin. In for checking is Grenier. Now Poulin. With Ledoux. Clears the puck into the Prince Albert zone. Here's Demers right in front. And that was intercepted by Viveros. Up to Grenier. Makes a shot. Over the line. Grenier moving towards the net and lost the puck. Good defensive play. Now Demers brings it back. Pumped by Viveros. Baumgartner clears the puck out to center. Ledoux. Pass on the far side, then it's lifted into the Prince Albert zone, and back for it goes Dean Bray. Here comes Fazer. Into the Shawinigan zone all by himself. Murray just failed to get it. Here's Braham. Cleared it off the boards. It comes out to the center ice zone to David Gertz. Over now to number 2, Curtis Hunt. And Hunt's shot is stopped by Desjardins. Out to center ice. Here's a break now for Casper. Casper trying to dump the puck into the middle, and it's broken up. Bennett moves right back in for Prince Albert. Bennett behind the net. In front, Fazer. And he fanned on that scoring attempt. Braham in his own, in the Shawinigan zone. There's a shot off the stick of Hunt, is knocked down. And it's cleared off the stick of Graham Herring into the Prince Albert zone. 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in the opening period. Prince Albert leading 1-0. A delayed penalty coming up. Prince Albert Raiders are going to get a penalty. Belanger. Mamestro's shot into the corner. And it's touched by Gertz. And we have the penalty coming up. It'll be high sticking.
Well, Fazer is the one that's getting the penalty, and he comes back on Damphus. Damphus here gives him the check right against the boards. Well, his stick's a little high there of Damphus, but when he comes off the boards, Fazer came back at him and gave him a little tap, and then, of course, he went to the bench. He hit in the bench, and referee Trache was right on the bit, came over and got him off the bench and put him in the sin bin.
Well, they still haven't sent him over to the penalty box. Now he's leaving the Prince Albert bench, and Fazer goes off for high sticking. So Shawinigan will get another power play opportunity. Fazer high sticking at 10:56.
Well, it is a hard-hitting game, and this was the hit of Manson just moving up and leveling Damphus, and it was Damphus that came back and put the hit on Fazer, and then Fazer gets the penalty. So both teams are handing out some great checks here, and they're trying to establish the physical part of the game here in the first period.
Oh, the power play opportunity for the Shawinigan Cataracts, representing the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. A lot of supporters here from Shawinigan. Some 100 people in from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, supporting their champions from the WHL. Now we're all set. And the Raiders get it and immediately shoot it down the ice. So Shawinigan forced to regroup. Beaudoin, he has an excellent shot on the point. Number 19 leading the attack for Shawinigan. The pass comes up. Here's Momesso, but it's whistled offside at the Prince Albert blue line.
Well, we mentioned it in the last power play opportunity that Shawinigan had. A very interesting way that Prince Albert is killing penalties. Here we see Ron LaPointe going to his team and telling them what's happening here, because they're turning, both their wingers turn and pick up the wings, and then one defenseman moves in front of the other and tries to prevent them from getting the puck over center ice. It's a different way to kill penalties. You don't see it very often. And then early in this hockey game, Shawinigan's having a little bit of problem with it.
Well, the Memorial Cup steeped in tradition. The champions in 1984 were Ottawa, and their coach Brian Kilray of last year. Now, of course, with the Islanders, Kilray has been here all week. As many NHL teams are represented. There's a shot, another one. Oh, that Kamenowski has been brilliant. He robbed Belanger, and then the rebound from close range was also stopped by Ward Kamenowski.
Well, Damphus has been in the middle of things all afternoon. He took the hit, he gave a hit, and it was he that got that great opportunity on the rebound. And that's why you like to have the Momesso makes the original the first play. And look at this rebound there. That's where you like to have that big goaltender. He hangs in there. He didn't go down after the original save and is able to make the play on Damphus, who was right off the edge.
Well, Shawinigan has scored 14 goals in the Memorial Cup Championship, and 3 of the goals have come on the power play, and they have a power play opportunity, trailing Prince Albert 1-0. Number 27 comes out, LeBeau for this faceoff. Moving in at the right point is Graham Herring, and on the other side, DeFiore. Now it comes to Herring, getting set, lets it go. And goaltender Kamenowski got his right pad on that drive. Now LeBeau and the puck underneath the players in the corner as Bennett gets in there and pushes at LeBeau. Well, there's some of the supporters here at the Marshall Dion Center.
There's a, hey, he's into it, isn't he?
You don't have to guess who he's cheering for. Cool day in this area of Canada. Back some rain showers overnight and this morning. Drummondville, population of about 45,000, and they've been excellent hosts, along with Shawinigan. Of course, Shawinigan hosted the first couple of games in the Memorial Cup. There's a chance now for Herring. Lets it go. And that's off the target. DeFiore. Bumped by Brad Bennett. And it's cleared outside the blue line. And DeFiore back to his own blue line. Exactly 1 minute remaining in the penalty to Fazer. Shawinigan on the attack. Taken out of the play there was LaFine. Down the boards and shot down the ice by Brad Bennett. Going back for it is Graham Herring. Herring straight up the middle now for the Shawinigan Cataracts. Puck cleared, gets the puck again. Here's a chance, Dan Foose. What a scoring opportunity for Dan Foose. Set up right in front of the net. He has the puck, and that's stopped by Kamenowski. Comes back to the line. Herring looking for it, a backhand, and that's knocked down in front. As Shawinigan looking for the equalizer. Momesso back to Herring. DiFiore lets it go. That's stopped. Loose puck, and it's just changed direction with goaltender Kamenowski down. Shawinigan doing everything but scoring. Prince Albert is back at full strength. Here's Dan Foose in behind the net. Bounced it in front, and it's backhanded down the ice by Elyniuk. Shawinigan, some great scoring opportunities, and we have a slashing penalty coming up.
Slashing penalty on Momesso, and it's just a matter of frustration. All those really good opportunities, and you know, you begin wondering how many opportunities you're going to get in the game, and you have to score on these, or you don't want to get too discouraged. Here's the first one. The puck just jumps off Dan Foose's stick just as he's trying to make the move on Kamenowski. That was the first great opportunity, but they continue to control that puck inside. Here's the second one off the edge. He comes across, somehow gets a piece of it, and then the puck goes back out again. And we still continue to have the puck inside. Momesso just rolls to front of the net. Can't see all of that backhand, but makes a third great stop all in a row here, and controlling that puck inside. The frustration is beginning to show, and Momesso picked up the slashing penalty behind the play after the puck came out of the zone.
Shawinigan has outshot Prince Albert 10-4 so far in the game. Loose puck in front, and a chance there for McPhee, but he was dumped right in front before he could get a shot away. So Momesso in the penalty box for Shawinigan. For slashing at 14-10. The only goal after just 15 seconds of play, scored by Dean Braham. There's McPhee, 20 years of age, hoping to get a pro invitation this year. He's not been drafted. His third year with Prince Albert. Coach Terry Timpson says he's one of the underrated players on the team. All the scouts here from the National Hockey League, some of these players will get the opportunity. There's a shot by Hodgson. And goaltender Desjardins, only 5'5", 130 pounds, smothered that one.
Well, Baudouin had a little difficulty. He had the puck right on the stick trying to get it out. And, of course, Desjardins, a little fella, his head just comes a little above the bar. But he's agile, 5'5" and 130 pounds. But his ace is his quickness in the nets as compared with Kamenowski, the other end, who's a big fellow that stays on his feet.
Now here's a chance for Baudouin in his own zone. Fired the puck off the boards down the ice. 1:30 remaining in the Shawinigan penalty. Here's Dan Hodgson, number 16. Almost lost the puck in front there to Denis Paul. Paul, some good forechecking, and he has the puck. Trying to get a shot, rolled it to the side, and then he's taken out of the play. And there will be a penalty for slashing.
Good play by Denny Paul.
Power play.
Good play by Denny Paul. When you've got that, you're short-handed, and here we have him. You just see him taking the puck off Fazine, and Fazine puts the wood on him, going to the net. But it's just that hustle and drive and determination, and you don't like to see the return penalty coming and nullifying your man advantage when so much is at stake. But that's what hustle does for you, and cutting to the net to draw the penalty.
Shawinigan, representing the Quebec Major Junior League. Their coach, Ron LaPointe. Assistant coach, Frank Benelli, just to his left. Repair work on the ice as Pacine is off for slashing at 13:58. And the Shawinigan player, Momesso, has 1:12 left in his penalty. Now it comes to David Manson, number 4 for Prince Albert. Manson coming up with Hodgson. Elyniuk. Here's the chance now right in front. And Manson lost the puck. Didn't get a shot. Fiore. He feeds it over to Baudouin. Now it comes out to Belanger. Hodgson after him. Good move by Belanger to sidestep 2 players. Here comes Belanger. Dropped it over. Hodgson had a piece of it. Elyniuk trying to get it. And Hodgson up now to Elyniuk. He was checked and knocked to the ice by Baudouin. Hodgson a shot. And goaltender Desjardins slaps that up into the net.
When in doubt, no play. It's never a bad play to put the puck on the net. And that's what Dan Hodgson did at that point. He had nobody in front of the net, cutting around, put the puck on the net. Not Harry James.
Only goal of the game. Graham is third of the Memorial Cup from Fazer and Bennett at 15 seconds. There's 5:22 left to play in the first period. Each team a man short as Gotaas got it back to the point, a weak shot. And Ledoux has it for Shawinigan. Ledoux clears the puck into the Prince Albert zone, and it's taken by Hunt. Hunt over to Gertz. Gertz got up to Morrison, who backhands it down the ice inside the Shawinigan line. Gilbert Poulin. He tries to get it ahead to Casper. Now here's a chance for Dan Booth. Moving in with LeBeau. LeBeau drops it back. Intercepted by number 8, Morrison, and he just backhands it down the ice. Poulin. Shawinigan back at full strength. Oh, they're on a power play with 30 seconds left in the penalty to Dave Fassin. That's broken up by number 24, Brad Bennett, and Shawinigan forced back into their own zone. A pass on the right side to LeBeau. LeBeau. Gertz slashed at him, and the puck sails into the corner. Then losing it, Momesso, and the Raiders just lift it out to center ice. It bounces. Backboard is DiFiore. Bumped there by Brad Bennett. Fazer stepped into the defenseman. Both teams at full strength. It's brought in by Fassin, a shot. And that was wide. Another backhand attempt off the target. Puck knocked off the boards by Brad Bennett. Forced back. Still has the puck. Fazer helps him out. Or Gagne, rather, gets it out, and it's cleared down the ice. Point back for Viveros. For Prince Albert, ahead to Fazer. Gagne checks him. Fazer forced back, sidesteps the Shawinigan player, and the puck comes over to Baudouin. He shoots it into the Prince Albert zone. Casper, he leaves it there. Here's Massey. Massey back to the point. Poulin. Deflected by Casper, bouncing puck in front. And Viveros has it for Prince Albert ahead to Grenier. Grenier, a pass to Hodgson. Up now with Fassin. Here's Hodgson, a shot. Stopped by goaltender Desjardins. Hodgson has it again for the Raiders. Viveros lets it go, and that's blocked by the goaltender. Hodgson, he was stopped, and the puck is cleared down the ice. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the opening period. Grenier to Hodgson. Here's Hodgson moving into the middle, taken out of the play by Ledoux. And the Cataracts now on the attack. They backhand the puck in right onto the stick of Tony Grenier. Grenier with the Bears after him. Still has it. Shoots it into the Shawinigan zone. Then heads to the bench on a line change. Baudouin up now for Shawinigan. Here's Baudouin, the pass over the line to Paul. Paul sidesteps a check, tries to get a shot, and it's taken by McPhee. It's cleared ahead. Here's Gotaas. Gotaas coming in for the Raiders. Stopped and knocked to the ice as he was bumped. Belanger. He gives it to Baudouin. Pass on the far side. That's stopped at the blue line by the Raiders' Fazer and cleared in. Now it's whistled down. We'll be back with more first period action on the Memorial Cup in just a moment.
Cooper has always given you the best protection in hockey. Now we've got you covered right down to the ankles.
Introducing new Cooper Ruse skates with our exclusive Cooper Comfort Wedge. It supports and locks your heel and ankle into place for a long-lasting, comfortable fit. Because better fit means better skating power and control with every stride. Ask for Cooper Ruse with the Cooper Comfort Wedge. The world plays hockey with Cooper.
Prince Albert leading the Memorial Cup Championship. Of course, that coveted trophy at stake today. And the most valuable player in the game will receive from Mitsubishi a Mitsubishi color television set. That'll be presented to the most valuable player in today's game. 1:49 left to play here in the opening period. After the puck, Braham along the boards. He lost possession. The two teams at full strength as Shawinigan now on the attack. On a line change, Dampoose takes the shot. That missed the net. Manson trying to get it. He's checked by number 10, Fazer. Braham outside his own blue line. Now Hunt. He cleared it over. Fazer chases it there. Up with Bennett. He's taken out of the play. Bennett touches the puck. And on the delayed offside, it's whistled down. More on the Memorial Cup on CTV in just a moment.
Molson Canadian. Taste that'll stop you cold.
So Danny Hodgson moves in for this face-off. Hodgson, a draft choice, 5th round by the Toronto Maple Leafs. He's had an excellent Memorial Cup championship, and Hodgson is very optimistic about his chances with the Maple Leafs next season. This line has been some story. Placine and Grenier centered by Hodgson. Viveros in his own zone, being watched there by Paget, and that's whistled down with exactly 1 minute remaining.
Well, Viveros there, really, he'll get a little bit of a talking to, I'm sure, by his coach when he goes to the bench. He had possession of the puck, could have brought the puck out, elected to go back inside, and then, of course, that makes the face-off just outside the line. They had possession of the puck. We'll wait and see who gets possession of the puck from the draw, but when you've got that delayed offside inside your own zone, you want to move the puck out because you've got it, you've got the play. You don't want to go back with the puck. And the opposite thing inside the other team's zone, you want to force the face-off, try to get the face-off in front.
Belanger wins that face-off, number 12.
They did lose it.
Now Viveros in his own zone, and that's going to be whistled back for icing. So the face-off will come back in the Shawinigan zone and will return on CTV in just 30 seconds.
Whether it's a wedding or any other occasion, let Walt's Clothes Closet handle all your formal wear needs. At Walt's, you'll find the very latest fashions from top formal wear manufacturers. A selection to outfit you for any formal occasion. If you're going formal, go with your mind at ease. Choose from the fabulous formal wear collection at Walt's Clothes Closet, 10016 Jasper Avenue, Kitty Corner from the McDonald Hotel.
Well, there's a look at a couple of the carnations presented to many of the fans by Prince Albert Raiders and their supporters prior to the game. Prince Albert enjoying a 1-0 lead. Ron LaPointe upset at the bench. He's slapping a stick.
Well, he wasn't happy with the face-off alignment. He wants the winger on the boards, and then we see, that's right, he's motioning for the winger to go on the boards. Now he's happy.
And they drop the puck, and it's taken by number 21, Paget, and got it out to center.
That's because the winger went to the boards, just what he wanted.
Baudouin cleared it to an open wing. Paget after it there, going in with Paul, and Kamenowski makes the save as Paget broke his stick as he was checked. Viveros with 30 seconds. Good hit on Grenier. But Grenier gets right back into the action as Baudouin stepped into him. Now Poulin gives it to Baudouin. On the far side, Paget just missed that, and he's checked heavily by Dave Gertz. And Paget heads to the bench. Here's Grenier. A pass intended for Hodson, just away from him. Poulin in his own zone now for Shawinigan. Long shot. Gloved by goaltender Kamenowski, and that's it for the first period of play. And the Prince Albert Raiders scoring early. 15 seconds of play, and that lead is held up as the Prince Albert Raiders, after 20 minutes of play, enjoying that one-goal lead on Braham. By Braham. The shot, Shawinigan, as they head to the bench, to the dressing room, they had 11 shots in that first period, and the Prince Albert Raiders had 9. Very entertaining 20 minutes of play here at the Memorial Cup. We have some interesting features and interviews coming up as we have more from Drummondville on CTV in just a moment.
Esso Motor Oils, tested on the longest road in the world, where the heat can fry you, or the cold freeze you solid. That road begins here at the Esso Research Center, where Esso Motor Oils are driven to the limit to give you the great engine defense you want. Efficient engine performance, longer engine life. Where does this road end? For Esso, it never does. It's coming through for you that makes us better.
Leading 1-0, Tom, and it's been an enjoyable game up to this point.
Well, I think Braham getting the early goal, and then the rest of the story was Kamenowski in the nets for Prince Albert, because he played excellent hockey in that period and handled a lot of tough shots.
We'll have more on the 1985 Memorial Cup Final from Drummondville, Quebec in just a moment.
Take off in your truck. Take off in your 4x4. Take off in your van. Take him off the street for a blast in the country, because on the highway or booting it through the bush, you're flying high on Uniroyal Laredos, all-terrain tug, and street silent. Laredo. From Uniroyal.
Doesn't it seem to you that some bank managers don't know or don't want to know what happens outside their office? At Bank of Montreal, our managers spend the busiest hours helping you bank fast.
Have a nice day, Mr. Brooks. Thank you. Quick deposit over there. No need to line up.
Oh, thanks.
It's not perfect, but it helps. And we're trying to do more.
We are doing more for you at the Bank of Montreal. It's what sets us apart. Homemade rhythm is in my shoes. No use sitting there and singing the blues. So be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise?
Molson Canadian. Taste that'll stop you cold.
After one period of play here in Drummondville, an outstanding period of hockey. Prince Albert leading Shawinigan by a score of 1-0. The goal came at 15 seconds into the first period by Dean Braham. That's all the scoring we've had. After that, some outstanding goaltending at both ends of the rink. Joining me now, Dave Pacine, a member of the Prince Albert top line. Dave, what a confidence builder to get a goal 15 seconds into the period.
Oh, yeah, like we were worried about last game. We only had 2. It took us, 60 minutes to get 2, and if we get a good start against these guys, that was one of the keys to the game. We wanted to come out hitting and skating, and, that's just a big bonus. That phaser line's playing really well.
It's exactly what you did, came out hitting and skating, but after a while, your goaltender really held you in there, I thought.
Oh, yeah, Ward's just having a tremendous tournament. He's playing really well. He's been the key to our whole playoff situation. He's been our, #1 player, and, if he keeps playing like this, they're going to have a heck of a time putting one by him.
I guess the big game, confidence-wise for you, was the real great game you had the other night against the Sioux, winning 8-3.
Oh, yeah, that was, a game all the guys were ready for it, and they were just, they were really coming out hard. We wanted to prove something to them. All year long we were the #1 team, and they were the #2 in Canada, and we just wanted to prove, that we wanted to keep it that way.
You've done that. You've also proven that you are one of the members on probably one of the best junior lines in the country, along with Hodgson and Grenier.
Oh, yeah, but, you know, playing with Dan Hodge, you know, he's the best junior player in Canada, and, you know, Tony's just a heck of a player, too. He's probably the best left winger, I feel, and, you know, playing with those guys, you know, it makes it easy on you. They draw so much attention, and, you know, Danny's a heck of a playmaker, and Tony and I just stick down our wings, and the puck comes to us.
The Boston Bruins feel you're a pretty good right winger. You were drafted by them last year.
Yeah, went to camp this year and stayed there for about a month, but that was it, and then they sent me back, told me to work on my skating and the defensive play.
Of course, you're looking to try and catch a berth with the Bruins next year.
Yeah, I'm going to try my best.
Dave, thank you very much. Continued success in the second and third periods.
Thanks very much.
Also joining me is Mr. Ed Chanel, the president of the Canadian Junior Hockey League. And Ed, from your position, watching this hockey, this, of course, is your showcase. You've got to be very happy.
Sure do, Brian. I think that the job done by the people in Drummondville and Shawinigan has been just fantastic. And I think that when you look at that first period and the building is almost filled, what a great atmosphere. Excitement out there, a lot of electricity.
Well, talking about excitement, I don't think anything can beat the Canadian junior team winning the World Championship in Finland, and that, of course, looks very good for your league.
Maybe one of the biggest thrills I've had in junior hockey was being over there when they won the gold medal, and what a great effort on behalf of not only the players but the coaches and all the 40 team owners in our league who, of course, gave up players to participate in that particular tournament, and to be there and see it happen is just kind of a bonus, and I can now appreciate a little bit what people mean when they say it's a thrill to be there. And of course, next year, Brian, the World Junior Championships are going to be in Canada, right in Ontario, and that's going to be a great opportunity for us again to be playing at home.
That would be Hamilton in the brand new arena.
That's right. That will be the main base. There will be games throughout Ontario in the Hamilton area, but Hamilton will be the base, and of course it will be put together the same way as it has been in the past, with the top juniors, or the best juniors, hopefully in Canada, participating.
Getting back to today's game, it's ironic that when we talk about the World Junior Championship, we've got both coaches who are involved in coaching the Canadian team involved in this game.
They sure are. It's been ironic all week, of course. They're very good friends, and Terry Simpson was the head coach, and Ron LaPointe was his assistant, and of course Sherry Basson was also a member of the coaching staff. And these two guys got along just super over in Finland, and of course it's carried over this week. It's funny when I look back at it now. A couple of times in Finland they were kidding each other about meeting at Memorial Cup, and Ron kept referring to the fact about he'd like to get Terry in that Shawinigan rink, and well, it happened, and certainly they're here tonight, and what a first period. Prince Albert, I thought, played quite well, but so did Shawinigan, and the big guy in goal for Prince Albert, Ward Kamenowski, I should say, was just fantastic.
I think that was the story. The other thing I was impressed with from watching the game at ice level, a rough period of hockey, but for the most part, the sticks were down.
Yes, they were. I thought there was some great hits on both sides, and I think that the skating is excellent. There's a high tempo out there. I don't have to tell you that there's a lot of excitement, and of course, I think sometimes, Brian, we get a little bit accused, or we get accused of the fact that junior hockey is rough, but I think the way we can look at it is that junior hockey is exciting, it's tough, and if it's played right, what a game.
The game is supposed to be rough. That's why it's the greatest game in the world.
That's right, and I think that it's a credit to all the people that are involved. I'm talking about not only here, but in junior hockey and before and higher.
Ed, thank you very much.
My pleasure, Brian.
The Memorial Cup will continue from Drummondville in just a moment.
The top guns at Midas have been in the muffler business for 25 years in Canada. We're celebrating our silver anniversary with the Great Quicksilver Giveaway. You could get a fistful of silver off your muffler job, just like that. Maybe even get it done free. And you could win up to $25,000 in silver. But you gotta be fast like a top gun, because the Midas Quicksilver Giveaway isn't gonna last forever.
We know about the lands you hold, CN, along your railway lines, and watch with awe how you develop them, sharing the opportunity to build towards Canada's financial future, bringing the world of business to us, connecting with the world. And when you bring us in to share your progress, we know we're in business for.
1-0 the score after one period of hockey here at the Drummondville rink. The Memorial Cup led by Prince Albert at the moment. A Memorial Cup tournament would not be possible without sponsors. I have a pair of them with me now, starting off with Mr. Cliff Gable, the Vice President of Cooper Canada. Cliff, your company has always been an innovator in hockey equipment, especially from a safety factor.
Yes, we have, Brian. We've introduced the Cooper All, which has been successful. I think it's really solved the mid-body problem with injuries to the thigh and to the hip area. And now we've come out with some new products that we feel will do a better job in the glove and hand area and in the shoulder pad area.
Let's look at the glove first, if we can get a shot of that. I can't believe how light this glove is, along with the added protection. Just amazing.
Brian, the protection that is into this glove is better than ever before. The new Durasoft palm that we're using is a synthetic material that doesn't harden, it doesn't absorb moisture. The players that have tried it really like it, and the new Tough Stuff material on the back makes the glove lighter than ever. You feel that, and I think you'll find that it's lighter than any gloves you used when you played professional hockey.
No question. I had it on prior to the show, and boy, the players have got something to look forward to there. Another innovation in an area badly needed, the shoulder protection area.
That's right, Brian. When we developed the Cooper All, we felt that we eliminated the mid-body injuries, as I said, and the next area that we concentrated on was the shoulder area. Most of the coaches and the players told us that they were suffering shoulder injuries, and as a result, we went to work and we developed this new shoulder pad. It's the Cooper CSB 1000. We feel that it's the latest in shoulder pad protection, shoulder area protection, and certainly the players that have tried it say nothing but the very best about it.
I once had a badly dislocated shoulder for just that reason. The shoulder pad moved and did not protect the area it was designed for. That is not possible with this new piece of equipment.
No, this pad stays right in place. It won't move. It provides protection in the shoulder area, the clavicle area, and we feel that it's the answer to the shoulder injuries.
So you started with the Cooper All, which has become very popular. What's going to be next? You've got the whole body pretty well protected now.
Well, we have a large R&D department back in Toronto, and they're working continually to be innovative, to develop areas of protection. We think we've got a lot of exciting things on the drawing board, and we can't wait to get them into the marketplace.
Cliff Gable from Cooper Canada, thank you very much. And joining me now, Mr. Frank Levaillet from Molson's. He is the Public Relations Director for the province of Quebec. A very, very hockey-conscious province, and Molson's has been around hockey as long as I can remember.
Well, you know, Brian, we've been with hockey for years, particularly with the Memorial Cup for 4 years now, and we're very proud of our association with the Memorial Cup and with the Cooper Company.
You must be very happy with the way the tournament has been supported, both earlier in the week in Shawinigan and now here in Drummondville.
Well, as you know, this tournament goes around across the country. We're proud to have it here in Quebec, and I think we did a job that merits talking about. And our president of the committee, Mr. Verrier, and his committee worked very hard, and I'm sure that everybody's satisfied.
And certainly no tournament like this, I said, could happen without the sponsors, but you've got to have those hard-working volunteers to pull it all together.
You sure are, and you know, Brian, I think this tournament is good for Canadian unity. I'd like to talk about a little human anecdote that happened here just at noon. The Raiders fan, who are here about 300 people, bought $1,000 of flowers, and they distributed to everybody in Drummondville to thank them for their hospitality. I think that's marvelous.
Maybe they were trying to get some people to come out and cheer for them.
No, everybody cheers for everything. That's beautiful. But I think it was a nice gesture, and everybody liked it, you know.
Frank Levaillet of Molson's, thank you very much.
Thank you.
The Memorial Cup continues from Drummondville in just a moment.
They are cars engineered to challenge Buick Century and Old Sierra, but for hundreds of dollars less. Dodge 600, Plymouth Caravelle. You can't beat them. You can't beat them with comfort for a family of 6 and luxury equipment with 5-year or 80,000-kilometer protection with the option of turbo power. Dodge 600, Plymouth Caravelle. You can't beat them.
Chrysler leads the way.
Are you still smoking? Now, if you really want to, you can break the cigarette habit. And Bantron can help. Bantron Smoking Deterrent Tablets. With the first Bantron tablet, you set in motion a process that curbs your urge to smoke, helps ease your craving for nicotine. The more you want to stop smoking, the more Bantron will help you break the habit. Bantron tablets. Start today and use only as directed.
It's been a highly entertaining Memorial Cup game here at Drummondville, Quebec, and we hope you, along the CTV network, are enjoying it. Prince Albert Tom get off to that early jump, capitalizing on an early scoring chance after just 15 seconds, and that really set the tempo. Some wide-open, hard-hitting hockey.
Yes, well, Braham's goal at 15-second mark, you know, that can be a double-edged sword. Here we see the play going behind the net. Brad Bennett controlling the puck and throwing the puck right out. And two defenders chased behind. They left Braham all by himself, and of course the 15-second mark, scoring a goal. It could be a double-edged sword, you know, really. And then I think the second story of the period was the outstanding play of Kamenowski in the nets. Here we see the first opportunity, but Damphus all by himself. The puck just scoops off his stick, but the save is made, and then they continue to control the puck in the power play inside the zone. We got a second opportunity. The defenseman coming right down off the point, sneaks in behind here, just about gets it behind him, and then coming across the net, here Kamenowski again gets it. But again, keeping the puck inside, Momaso had a third chance, and I think the two stories were Braham's early goal and Kamenowski in the net for Prince Albert.
Andrew Jardin at the other end had a couple of big saves to make late in that first period of play, and the teams are just heading out on the ice now for the start of the second period of play, and we'll be back with more on the 1985 Memorial Cup Championship from Drummondville, Quebec in just a moment.
GM's winning ticket just got better with 9.9% financing available on a whole new lineup. Now, low 9.9% financing is available on GM's most luxurious cars, Cadillac Seville and Eldorado, on GM's newest cars, Oldsmobile Calais and Buick Somerset Regal, on fun-wheeling Chevy S10 Blazers and GMC S15 Jimmys, 9.9% on Chevy Cavaliers and Pontiac Sunbirds, plus many more money-saving specials. So hurry to your GM dealer, because once this deal's gone, it's gone.
The essence of hitting. George Brett.
Some guys say it's the rhythm, reading the pitch. For me, it's a feeling that says I'm going downtown.
The essence of shaving.
This is Atra by Gillette. It pivots so the twin blades stay on your beard longer. But what Atra is all about is the feeling that says you just got Gillette's best shave.
Gillette, the essence of shaving.
This is what happens to metal when it's exposed to water, the sun, heat and cold. Look at the damage. Ordinary paints won't give you the special protection you need. Rust-Oleum will. Rust-Oleum is long-lasting metal protection that penetrates deep to prevent rust. Just brush or spray on, and the rust is history. Rust-Oleum. Ask for it by name.
Well, Prince Albert leading 1-0, and a shutout has been a rarity in Memorial Cup play. And there's a rarity in the Memorial Cup Championship. It's an old coach. The last shutout in the Memorial Cup was 1982, Wendell Young of Kitchener. Three other goaltenders have had shutouts in Memorial Cup competition in recent years. Ken Ellicott of Peterborough in '78, Ed Stanowski of Regina in '74, and Richard Brodeur, goaltender of the Canucks, Vancouver, when he was with Cornwall in '72, had a shutout. And Kamenowski working on one here as the second period is underway. Demers gets the puck ahead. Paul is knocked off stride, and this is number 5, Dave Gertz. Gertz trying to get the puck along the boards. They all jam in there. Paul knocks it loose. It's in front, and backhanded by Grenier out to center ice. Both teams at full strength. Kamenowski stopped that. This is Dave Gertz. And they're clear down the ice. I'd like to apologize. We're experiencing some satellite problems. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we can assure you our technical staff is working on it. This is Curtis Hunt. He clears the puck, and it's lifted down the ice into the Shawinigan zone. Kulak goes back for it, and it'll be icing against the Prince Albert Raiders.
I think we should point out that the home team in today's game is Shawinigan, and they have the last change in the hockey game. And, of course, the thing that Ron LaPointe wants, he doesn't want to let the Hudson line run wild for Prince Albert. Baumgarten, he's a tough customer. He was in a couple of scraps here in their 8-3 win over Sault Ste. Marie, and he was taking on all comers that night. But he's one of the tough defensemen that this Prince Albert team has. Ron LaPointe talking to his troops there, making sure they have their assignment straight before they go in that face-off circle. We saw at the end of the first period he was upset. He moved his winger, and they got the puck out.
There's Belanger getting set for the draw against Steve Gotaas, number 7. Belanger had 44 goals this season with Shawinigan. He's 20 years of age. Now Gotaas moves in there. The puck is dropped. Gotaas has it. And he's knocked off stride, and it's brought out by Ken Morrison. Shoots it in off the target, and after it goes Ledoux. Ledoux, he's bumped by Dale McPhee. Shawinigan bringing it out, cleared off the boards by Ledoux, up over the glass and out of play. And we'll have more on the 1985 Memorial Cup from Drummondville, Quebec in just a moment.
Canadian. Taste that'll stop you cold.
The technical problems we apologize for. The microwave feed to the satellite, they're experiencing some problems, but they are working on it. Prince Albert has possession. They enjoy a 1-0 lead. Viveros gets it ahead. Here's McPhee in front. Got it, score! And it's 2-0 for Prince Albert as Steve Gotaas set up in front.
Viveros made the nice pass coming out of his own zone. We get the first pass, and look at this second pass here now from McPhee. Just puts it nice and flat over the stick of the last defender, and Gotaas all by himself puts the puck high into the corner. But two nice passes. One from Viveros early, and then McPhee. Look how he puts it flat right on the stick of Gotaas, and then right up over the outstretched glove and into the top shelf. Top shelf where Mama puts the cookies. Good goal.
Well, the players are kidding him, saying they call him Mouse. They say he's so small and he capitalizes on every little attempt. He did that time. Steve Gotaas. And it's 2-0 for Prince Albert. Now number 23, Sylvain Ledoux in his own zone. Sends the puck over to Gilbert Poulin. Poulin, 20 years of age, on that left point. Fazer goes after him. Poulin gets the puck ahead to center. Now it's brought in by Belanger. He's taken out of the play, and Davey has it for Prince Albert. Coming up, and it's backhanded into the Shawinigan zone. Goaltender Desjardins. He clears it off the board. Mamessa. Belanger. He slapped it, but not out. Kept in by Braham. Now Fazer for Prince Albert. He's bumped against the boards by Ledoux. Puck into the corner. Bennett's knocked down. And it comes over to Danfous. Here's Danfous moving in. Bump as he met David Manson, number 4 for Prince Albert. After it is Fazer. He's taken out of the play. A bouncing puck. Issel goes after it for Prince Albert, and it's cleared out to the center ice zone. Di Fiore. He was checked as he bumped there with Dean Braham. Now Bisson. He's checked. Lost possession of the puck, and it's brought out by Manson. Manson for Prince Albert. Off the boards, and scooting after it is Rod Delman right in front, and nobody there. Here's Casper back for Shawinigan. Casper watched by Hunt. Dumped it in front. And the Prince Albert Raiders do a good job of getting onto that puck at every opportunity. Gertz gets it ahead, a 2-line offside pass. And that's whistled back. The goal scorer was Gotaas from McPhee and Viveros. 123 is one of the young supporters waving a towel here. Towel's almost as big as she is.
Ron LaPointe pretty worried at this point here. 2-0. What is it that happens to this club early in the period? A minute and a half into this period, 15 seconds in the first, 2 early goals, and now you're fighting an uphill battle trying to get back in each period.
Well, Shawinigan defeated Prince Albert 6-2 in Prince Albert's first game at the Memorial Cup. But in this important championship finale, the Raiders of the WHL lead 2-0. Kamenowski sticks out his right pad to make a big save there. Steve Fiore got it out to center. Now he gets it back again. In for checking, Elyniuk. The two teams at full strength, and the puck shot into the Prince Albert zone, and backboard goes Gertz. Icing is called against the Shawinigan Cataracts. More on the Memorial Cup from Drummondville in just a moment.
Now, while it seems that everyone can't wait to get out of town for the long weekend, Sport Check hangs in there with the great outdoor adventure sale. All this weekend, Silstar fishing rods, reels, and fishing packages. Hundreds to choose from, all 40% off. Men's summer shirts regularly $30, just $12.97. And stick around for great sale prices store-wide and all kinds of summer sporting goods. The great outdoor adventure on all this weekend, including Sunday at both Sport Check stores. But the adventure ends holiday Monday, 5 p.m.
Capacity crowd, and we hope you're enjoying the game as well along the CTV network.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
If you think all steel-belted radios are alike, watch this. A Goodyear radio, Michelin, Goodrich, all losing air, going flat. Uniroyal's Tiger Paw Plus with Royal Seal, no air loss. Inside, Uniroyal's revolutionary puncture sealant surrounds and seals most tread punctures permanently. Uniroyal's Tiger Paw Plus with Royal Seal, the radio that's tougher than nails.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Back at Drummondville, Quebec, we apologize for the video problems and other problems originating on our telecast today. They're working on the video. Prince Albert has just scored to make it 3-0. They'll attempt to continue with the audio portion at least of the game. And that's called on the offside. Now we have the video back, and will give us an opportunity now to look at that third goal by the Prince Albert Raiders. That's McPhee. Number 8 is Morrison, and the pass in front, and the shot taken by Elyniuk, and that eludes goaltender Desjardins. So Elyniuk gets the third goal for Prince Albert. There he is, Elyniuk, and it somehow just got by Desjardins.
Seemed to go over his shoulder as he was moving to the net, but a little bit of traffic in front of Desjardins, but the goaltender was looking to try and see that puck, but it just seemed to skip over his shoulder and into the net. 3-0 Prince Albert.
Well, they've announced the goal being credited to Viveros, but there was no doubt that was Elyniuk in front of the net, number 17.
There'll be a change.
There's back to the point. Manson lets it go, and Desjardins makes the save well out of his crease.
Well, before that third goal was scored, and here we see the sticks getting up here in front of the net after that save. But I really feel that in this hockey game that Prince Albert physically is starting to dominate the game, and Shawinigan shouldn't really get in that type of hockey game. They've got to get back and score some goals.
There's big Dave Facine going to the bench, and we'll take a break. Back in just a moment.
Whether it's a wedding or any other occasion, let Walt's Clothes Closet handle all your formal wear needs. At Walt's, you'll find the very latest fashions from top formal wear manufacturers. A selection to outfit you for any formal occasion. If you're going formal, go with your mind at ease.
Choose from the fabulous formal wear collection at Walt's Clothes Closet, 10016 Jasper Avenue, Kitty Corner from the McDonald Hotel.
Penalty bench, he's off along with Denis Paul for roughing at 6:13. 3-0 for Prince Albert Raiders. Puck cleared into the Prince Albert zone. Dave Gertz goes after it there. It's slapped off the boards. Back to the line. The shot by Baudouin. Now Hunt. He tries to get it off. Pazer is taken out of the play. Hunt. He gets it ahead to Brad Bennett. Here comes Bennett. In with Gertz. Bennett into the corner, being watched by Gilbert Poulin. Knocked against the board. Slapped at the puck. Manson lost possession. And Bennett just shoots it into the Shawinigan zone. We've played 7 minutes here in the second period. Shawinigan looking for their first goal of the game. The puck off the boards. Manson could have played it. He goes back into his own zone. This is David Manson leading a rush now for Prince Albert. The pass goes on the left side to Hodgson. Hodgson moving in. Grenier's shot. That's stopped by Desjardins. Cleared around the board. Davy went in, but the puck took a weird bounce and Damphousse to Belanger, and he shoots it into the Prince Albert zone. Davy bumped against the boards. It comes Dan Hodgson, number 16. He cleared it in behind his own net. Now Davy. Little mix-up there. Viveros forced to go back again as they dropped it back, and he was heading up to join the attack. Grenier. Murray backhanded it in, keeps it in for Shawinigan. Loose puck at the side. Viveros gets it ahead. Now on the attack, Grenier coming in with Hodgson. There's Grenier, bumped and knocked to the ice by Murray. LeBeau in his own zone for Shawinigan. Now Murray gives it to LeBeau. Belanger, it comes out, backhanded, knocked down at the blue line and taken by Dave Gertz. Inside the Shawinigan blue line. Now they're stopped. Morrison tries to come up with it, and it goes to Gilbert Poulin. In behind his own net. Poulin for Shawinigan. Coming up with Lefebvre. He stopped. McPhee trying to control the bouncing puck. Elyniuk. A pass in the middle. Morrison trying to come in front. Morrison and Desjardins slips out of the net and smothers the puck.
Well, one of the contrasts of each of these teams now, it's beginning to show up. The Shawinigan defense is overhandling the puck. They've got to move the puck a little quicker. Here we see them trying to take the man out. They should be playing the body there. They let him just squeak right through. And a good stop by Desjardins. But the defense for Shawinigan has got to move the puck up quicker. They're overhandling the puck inside their own zone. We get a second look here where two men trying to take the one offensive man moving in, trying to get the puck over top of Desjardins there, but he should have been taken out of the play. The defense has to move it quicker for Shawinigan. In contrast, at the other end, Prince Albert, their defensemen aren't overhandling the puck. They're getting it up, letting their forwards do the work. Let's watch that later on in the hockey game.
So Elyniuk is out there with McPhee and Morrison for Prince Albert. The Raiders of the WHL leading this game 3-0. Now after the puck, Baudouin. He's bumped against the boards by Dale McPhee. They all jam in there and succeed in getting a whistle. Baudouin, number 19, is a cousin of Lucien Deblois of the Montreal Canadiens. Dave Casper, his brother, Steve with the Boston Bruins. Dave was a third-round draft pick of New Jersey in 1982. The captain of the Shawinigan Cataracts. There's some statistical information on David Casper. Now going after the puck, Baudouin. Gets it ahead, number 5. Demers had trouble with it. Now it's steered out to the center ice zone and backhanded just over the Prince Albert blue line where Curtis Hunt breaks that up. Now Damphousse. He handed the puck right to Kim Issel. Issel. He loses it. Now he slaps away, and Issel got it to the blue line, and it slides out to center ice. Di Fiore of Shawinigan shoots the puck in. After it goes Mark Damphus. He's bumped against the boards. Good hit there on Momesso. And the puck comes out to the center ice zone. Here's Hodgson. Hodgson in for Prince Albert. He dropped it there in front, a chance. And Issel just failed to get a shot. Now Rod Dahlman behind the net. Rolled the puck in front. And that's broken up by the Cataracts. It comes out to center to Dave Gertz. Belanger slaps at him. Dahlman backhands it to Hodgson. Here's Hodgson moving in for Prince Albert. Taken out of the play nicely by Gilbert Poulin. Then knocked to the ice, has lost his helmet. Here comes Belanger. Mamesson takes the puck. Up with Damphus. Mamesson. Momesso is knocked out, and he's hurt right in front of the penalty box.
Well, Curtis Hunt and going after Momesso. Momesso just gets his head up in time to see Curtis Hunt coming. And, of course, he gets his stick up too high and into the glass in the end. Momesso goes down, and Curtis Hunt is going in the box. But the defense, certainly, for Prince Albert has been a very physical group today. They haven't given Shawinigan very many good opportunities around the net. And Momesso is going to the room at this point, and is being looked after by the trainer after that check from Hunt.
Momesso, a second-round NHL draft choice of the Montreal Canadiens. And he was one of the finalists for the Molson Cooper Trophy. Sergio Momesso of the Quebec Major Junior League Shawinigan Cataracts. Dave McLean of the OHA Belleville Bulls. And Dan Hodgson, of course, of Prince Albert. And Hodgson was the winner of the Molson Cooper Trophy. And there's Momesso in the hallway just outside the dressing room. So Hunt for elbowing at 10-13. Shawinigan on the attack. The puck is cleared up off the stick of Denny Paul. Baudouin slapped at the puck. It bounces. He knocks it down. It's kept in by Lefebvre. Lefebvre trying to hammer the puck into the corner, and that's broken up and slides right to goaltender Desjardins. Baudouin inside his own line, being watched by Bennett. Clears the puck up on the right wing side. Shawinigan on the power play. Bouncing puck off the stick of Patrice Levi and cleared down the ice. Desjardins away out of the net. The puck is off into the opposite corner. This is Graham Herring. Herring brings it out now for Shawinigan. Cleared it off the boards. Momesso is back out there, number 9. Momesso going after the puck. He has it. Bumped against the boards. Gives it to Belanger. Belanger. Momesso. He's stopped. And he took a swing at Fazer. Here comes Bennett. Bennett backhands the puck in with 38 seconds left in the Prince Albert penalty to Curtis Hunt. Now Herring for Shawinigan. Got to the line and slapped it into the corner where it's broken up. Belanger keeps it in for Shawinigan. In behind the net, in front, the shot. Knocked down in front by defenseman Dave Gertz. And it's gloved ahead, so thus the whistle.
Good call by the official at that point, and we saw that all the defenders were sagging to the net. A good opportunity out in front, but there was too much traffic in front of that net. And again, the defensemen really for Prince Albert doing their job, standing up, clearing that puck as quickly as they possibly can. And Dean Braham scored that first goal in the hockey game, a very important goal at the 15-second mark. He's been an important member for the Prince Albert Raiders this afternoon.
Well, we have 19 seconds remaining in the penalty to Curtis Hunt. The fans cheering for Shawinigan to get on the board here on this power play opportunity. Casper, number 25, the face-off to the left of goaltender Ward Kamenowski, who has been outstanding in goal for Prince Albert. The backup goaltender is Royden Gunn. And the backup goaltender for Shawinigan Cataracts is Mark Dabian. So that brings it down to 13 seconds left in this power play. Shawinigan Cataracts under coach Ron LaPointe a little frustrated at this point. They can't get one by Kamenowski, and they've had the power play opportunities. They had 3 in that first period. They were 0 for 3. And on this power play in the second period, they're unable to ignite anything in terms of goal production. Now Gotaas against Belanger. Belanger a shot. Kamenowski stopped that on the short side. Another drive. And Belanger's shot is stopped by Kamenowski. And the two teams are back at full strength. This is Gertz. He clears the puck off the stick of Pat Murray, and it slides into the Shawinigan zone. Two teams at full strength. Now on the attack, the puck is brought out to the center ice zone and cleared in by Gilbert Poulin. Kamenowski, he's hammered by Momesso, and Kamenowski is hurt. He was hammered behind the Prince Albert net.
But they neglected. There's a goal. The puck went in the net after he was hurt, and I don't think the whistle was blown. The puck was in the net, and the official signaled a goal. We'll have to see the whole thing, whether the goal counts or not, but he signaled a goal. The puck went in the net after the check.
And Dave Gertz in there to mix it up with Momesso. There's another look at it. There's Kamenowski out of the net. Now keep an eye on number 9, Momesso.
Well, Momesso, there's no question about it. Kamenowski just gets rid of the puck, and then he's run by Momesso in there. And, of course, Gertz is standing right beside him. He's not going to let that happen, but continue to watch the puck here. The play has not been stopped at this point. We don't get the second look, but the puck came across, and it ended up in the net. And the referee put his hand up, indicating a goal. We'll have to see if he goes over and counts it, but the puck was in the net.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the referee, Richard Trottier, handles this then. There's Trottier, 4 years veteran in the Quebec Major Junior League as a referee.
Well, we see the two captains over there, Hodgson and Casper, are over there waiting to see what happened here. But everybody said there's nothing on the board yet, and there's nothing been reported that the goal was there, and we're just getting the penalties straightened out at this point. But he indicated that there was a goal, and the puck did end up in the net after the play.
Well, Momesso in the penalty box, and they're sorting this out here at the Marcel Dion Center in Drummondville. And we'll pause for a moment. We'll be back with more on the 1985 Memorial Cup.
Here's a quick lesson in buying a King Cab compact truck. Don't pay more than you have to. That's criminal. 8224 makes Nissan the lowest priced King Cab by far in Canada. And as others raise their prices, it makes 8224 even sweeter. Do your own little survey. Why would you pay more for a truck when you could own a Nissan? End of lesson.
So there's the referee, Trottier, who has disallowed the goal, saying he had blown the whistle after Kamenowski was hurt.
Well, he did indicate, he put his hand up as if there was a goal. We see Terry Simpson, and while we're away, Baumgartner went over to Desjardins, the goaltender for Shawinigan, and threatened him a little bit, and that almost caused the second riot here. The poor old goaltenders, it used to be that they stayed in the crease and stayed out of all that, but now it seems to be their fair game.
Well, at the conclusion of the game, the most valuable player will receive a Mitsubishi colored television. Mr. Yves Pepin of Mitsubishi will be here to present the most valuable player with the Mitsubishi colored television. So Gertz is being sent off. Number 5 for Prince Albert. He was involved in that mix-up behind the net. And the officials still trying to sort this out. Hodgson, the captain, discussing it with Trottier.
Well, I'm wondering if Gertz has been thrown out of the game for the third man in an altercation. And, of course, Ron LaPointe wants to know what happened to the goal, because the puck did go in the net. But one of the things, I think Gertz has been thrown out of the game because the original infraction, of course, was Momesso running at the goaltender. And, of course, the two of them went down, and then Gertz came to his teammate's aid, and we see a lot of discussion going on. I'm just wondering if Gertz has been thrown out for being the third man in the altercation.
Yes, he has, Tom. Gertz got 5 minutes for fighting plus a game misconduct. Momesso 5 minutes for charging at 4:35. 7:25 remaining here in the second period.
Here we see another look at it. Kamenowski coming out, and of course Mamaso just trying. Then we see Gertz. He doesn't wait, you see. He's right beside him, and he comes to his goaltender's aid. And of course, the ruling now is that he's the third man in, but that's a little tough to take. I mean, when your goaltender is run down like that, and the call is a 5-minute major to Mamaso, that you come to your goaltender's aid and you're thrown out of the game for being the third man in. Pretty severe.
So the penalties at 12:35 of the second period. Ron LaPointe still upset about it all.
What happened to the goal? That's what he's saying. The puck was in the net.
But Momesso gets 5 minutes for charging. He's no stranger to the penalty box. During the Quebec Major Junior League, he had 216 minutes in penalties, but had the 4th highest points total in the Quebec League. And he's off there to the left of the screen, putting his sweater back on. Well, we've had a little of everything in this game, and motion plays a very important part in it. We mentioned just prior to the game in the pregame skate, the two teams were lined up at center ice, exchanging verbal barbs and also slapping at their sticks. So you could just tell then that the tempo was going to be something else in this one.
Well, I said it before, and I'll say it again. I think that Shawinigan really shouldn't get themselves into a physical contest with Prince Albert. I think that's a mistake. They're down 3 goals. They've got to get back in the hockey game. I think Prince Albert is certainly a superior physical team than Shawinigan. They've got to beat them with science, not strength.
Well, that shot by Viveros is stopped by goaltender Desjardins and deflected out of play, and the face-off will be to his right. Number 26, that's Mark Damphus. He hopes to get a tryout with Washington Capitals. He'll be 20 years old next week. Played junior here in Drummondville for about a year and a half, and then went to Shawinigan. He's talked to the Washington Capital people, and he's hoping to get a tryout there next fall. He was not drafted. Now Hodgson. Against Paget, the puck to the blue line, then it's slapped down the ice. Kamenowski left it there for Viveros. Viveros gets it ahead. Comes on the right side. This is Hodgson. Hodgson moving in with Passine in front. And it just hopped away, and the Shawinigan Cataracts get it out to center ice zone. Viveros to Hodgson. Here comes Hodgson over the line, and he was bumped there by Paget. Cleared off the glass. Viveros sends it over to David Manson. Back to Viveros, to Manson. Setting up now, the pass comes to Passine. Over the line, Hodgson in front. Here's Grenier, a backhand, and it's knocked down in front, right in the crease by Baudouin. Prince Albert on the attack again. This is Manson to the Shawinigan line. He was stopped there, and Baudouin has the puck for Shawinigan. Here comes Baudouin, watched by Bennett, put on the brakes. Now he moves ahead, shoots the puck off the boards.
That's what I was talking about. They've got to get it up. They can't just continue to carry the puck up themselves. They've got to get that puck up to their forwards.
Now Poulin will try for Shawinigan. Bumped there by Fazer. And again, Prince Albert breaks it up at the blue line, and here they come. Bennett. Bumped by Poulin. Bennett into the corner. Poulin takes him out of the play. Fazer trying to come up with the puck, and he's checked, and they all get in there to hold the puck. A little bit of a mix-up, but the two linesmen, Poitier and Doucette, get in there to make sure nothing further develops. So we'll be back with more on the 1985 Memorial Cup in just a moment.
Oh, man, rhythm is in my shoes. No use sitting there and singing the blues. So be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise?
Molson Canadian. Taste that'll stop you cold.
So heading to the penalty box, Fazer, number 10 for Prince Albert, and Gilbert Poulin, both receiving minors here in the second period. Ron LaPointe still upset at that Shawinigan bench about the goal that he figures that his team should have had, but obviously, Tom, the referee nullified it by saying he had blown the whistle.
Well, he had his hand up to indicate the goal. That's why I felt the puck was in, and obviously Ron LaPointe wants an explanation. To be a tough way to ruin a shutout when you're down on all fours behind the net.
So delay of game penalties to Poulin and Fazer at 14-16. Here it's intercepted. Viveros into the corner. Bumped by Baudouin. The puck comes over to number 22, Dave Casper. Casper to Shawinigan. Up to the Prince Albert line, and he's stopped there by Viveros. Viveros, a draft pick of Edmonton last June. He's number 3 out there with Ken Baumgartner, who slapped the puck over to Hodgson. Hodgson. He's taken out of the play by Dan Foose. Viveros ahead now. Here's a chance. Hodgson fakes a shot, lets it go, and that's stopped by Desjardins. Morrison goes after the puck. And Shawinigan having a great deal of difficulty penetrating inside the Prince Albert blue line. Now they'll get another attempt as Murray gets it ahead. Lefebvre is stopped. Belanger, number 12, has it for Shawinigan. Watched by Hodgson. Now he brings it up. Tried to get it to Dan Foose. Hodgson intercepted that. Murray, number 23, backhands the puck. It's knocked down by David Manson. Touched by Grenier, and with the glove pass, it's whistled down.
Well, there's a possibility that the goal was disallowed because it was gloved into the net. Here we see after Hodgson is down behind, the pass comes across. It goes high up in the air, touches the defender, however. Whether or not the puck was in the net before it was hit by the Shawinigan player crossing in front, perhaps it was a glove, but the puck did end up in the net. We don't see the referee. He's to the far left of the picture. His hand was in the air, but whether the puck was in the net before it was touched by the glove, well, obviously it wasn't, because it was ruled no goal.
And that's how it stands, with Prince Albert leading 3-0, 4:19 remaining in the second period. And there was a high stick right after the puck was dropped, and the referee Trottier had skated over to warn the players about it. And McPhee will go to the penalty box. McPhee for high sticking.
Well, here's what you like to have. We see Viveros there, who's played an outstanding game for Prince Albert, but if Shawinigan's going to get in this hockey game with 4:16 remaining in the second period and down 3-0, they've got a 4-on-3 opportunity. And coaches love 4-on-3. There's a little more room out there. 4-on-3 is a better opportunity than 5-on-4. More room to handle the puck and take advantage of that odd man situation here. But here they've got a chance to try to get back in this hockey game.
Well, Shawinigan gained a berth in the championship final on the strength of finishing first during the round robin. Sioux and Prince Albert tied with identical 2-1 marks, but the goals ratio, the goals for divided by the total of goals for and against. Here's a break now. Viveros moving in. He scores! Emmanuel Viveros. And it's 4-0 for Prince Albert.
That's what we were talking about, overhandling the puck. And Baudouin was guilty of overhandling the puck. He could have got it across, and he loses the puck. And stealing it is Viveros, the defenseman, goes in and he makes a nice move to his forehand. He's going to draw him out, but instead of going his backhand, he goes to his forehand and then slips it by Desjardins. And, of course, a tough time to have a goal like that scored against you. PA goes ahead 4-0, but you can't overhandle the puck like that. There we see the swing trying to get a hold of Viveros when he has the clear-cut breakaway. Nice goal, but Shawinigan guilty of overhandling the puck again, coming out of their own zone. They've got to get the puck up.
Well, the Edmonton Oilers, Barry Fraser and Glenn Sather, have to be impressed with this draft pick. Emmanuel Viveros, a draft pick of Edmonton, scores an unassisted goal at 15:55. And it's 4-0 for the Prince Albert Raiders. They steal the puck again. Here comes Viveros, beating it over. Off the post, they score! The puck bounced off both posts, and Gotaas makes it 5-0.
Well, just running away and hiding here now late in the second period. But a very good out. It ends up being a 2-on-1 situation. The nice pass coming through just as Gotaas scored before, coming from his offside. It hits one post, then comes back across, hits the other post. Nice pass from Viveros, but Viveros has made 2 excellent plays here, steals the puck and scores himself, gets the puck again, creates the 2-on-1, gives the puck to Gotaas. 2 quick goals, really putting Prince Albert in the driver's seat at this point in the hockey game.
So the goal scored by Steve Gotaas at 16:09. Viveros getting the assist. So it's 5-0 for Prince Albert Raiders. In the playoffs, they had a record of 12 wins and 1 loss. Their only loss in the WHL playoff was to Medicine Hat. And in the final, they defeated Kamloops Blazers under coach Ken Hitchcock. They defeated Kamloops to earn a berth in the Memorial Cup Championship. There's a shot. Kamenowski steers that away. Casper knocked against the boards by Neil Davey. The puck rolls in front, and Davey has it for Prince Albert. Here comes Davey. Gets the pass over. Baser taken out of the play, and Graham Herring has the puck. Herring clears it over. DiFiore shoots it down the ice. Kamenowski away out of the net. Here's a chance now, a shot. What a save by Kamenowski as he stuck out that right pad. Now Danny Hodson. He gets it over to Davey. Back to Hodson, a shot. And that just missed the top corner. Lefebvre now comes back. That pass intercepted. Here comes Viveros. Moving in. Then just dumps it into the corner as he was watched by Ledoux.
How many passes has Viveros stolen in the last 2 minutes?
Here comes Lefebvre. He was bumped by Viveros. Now Hodson failed to nail that pass, and Poulin has it. Poulin clears it over. Here comes Lefebvre. Sidesteps Viveros, then taken out of the play. Puck rolls in front. Viveros gets back quickly to break that up. And he fires the puck, and he takes a heavy hit from Lefebvre just as he got rid of the puck. Shawinigan on the attack again. They clear the puck into the Prince Albert zone. This is Ken Baumgartner. He spun around but cleared the puck down the ice. They say Shawinigan's Baudouin could have played it, so icing is waved on. Ralph DiFiore. Now it comes out to the center ice zone. Cleared into the Prince Albert territory. Bisson in after it. Hunt got to it first. Cleared in front. Comes back. DiFiore cleared it into the corner. Why he didn't shoot. Now it's cleared. Baser off the boards. Bennett. He's hammered there as he was bumped by Alain Bisson. And the Raiders just clear the puck into the Shawinigan zone. In forechecking is Braham. Now it goes over to Ralph DiFiore. The 9th round draft pick of the Chicago Blackhawks on defense for Shawinigan. Spinning around now is Stephen LeBeau. LeBeau goes after the puck. Down on the ice is Bisson. And the puck is underneath the players there. Number 20, Alain Bisson. He played left wing on LaBelle last year with Mario Lemieux.
Well, there's a look of frustration on Coach Ron LaPointe's face, and certainly in this period, in the latter stages of this period, Prince Albert is really taking control of the hockey game, and he's wondering what he has to do to try to get his club back. They've got a big hole that they've got to come out of.
You know, Ron LaPointe was a little disappointed. He was telling us at practice yesterday that granted, he's had some players drafted, but he said of all the players that are eligible, he said Central Scouting hasn't listed any of them in the top picks. So he was a little disappointed, figuring that some of the players should have been listed. But then we'll all know by June 15th when the draft is held whether some of these players are selected.
Well, that's a big day for all junior hockey players that are eligible for the draft in this country. That's the day they all wait for.
So we have 1:12 remaining in the second period. Prince Albert Raiders leading the Shawinigan Cataracts by a score of 5-0. Number 22, that's Dave Casper. Puck comes out to the center ice zone, cleared in by Dale McPhee. Hall went after the puck, and backboard has got it. Got it. Less than a minute to go in the second period. Both teams at full strength. Gotaas slapped at the puck. Casper tried to knock it down at center, and it's called on a delayed offside. Steve Gotaas from Camrose, Alberta. 32-goal scorer this year, and he scored the 5th Prince Albert goal in this game. He also scored the first goal after just the second goal, rather, at 1:23, the first goal of the second period. Now Hodgson goes after the puck. It comes back to Poulin. Poulin inside his own blue line. 38 seconds remaining in the period. It goes ahead to Mark Damphousse. Damphousse, number 26, hands it right to Hodgson. Hodgson gets it over the shot. And off the stick of the seam, deflected high up into the mesh.
See, there's the play. Damphousse is 1 or 2 feet inside his own zone. Just has to make the little chip off against the boards outside. Desjardins is forced to make the save after Hodgson steals the puck and gets to the baseline. But the problem, you've got to get it out of your own zone a lot quicker than they have in Desjardins. Really, I guess when he goes inside there, he's going to have a talk. Certainly, I'm sure Ron LaPointe is going to talk to his defenseman. Just get them to move the puck a little quicker.
And we'd like to salute Citizen and their participation in the play of the game. We'll be announcing that at the conclusion of the Memorial Cup Championship. And also Citizen will be presenting a watch to the most sportsmanlike player. Puck cleared off the boards. Here's Damphousse going after it. He gives it to Belanger, a bouncing puck in front. And it's gloved ahead and whistled down by the referee, Trottier. David Manson, 18 years of age. 6'2", 190. Big boy, has quite a future ahead. Final 8 seconds of this second period. Of course, Drummondville, the home of Marcel Dion of the Los Angeles Kings. And this beautiful rink for junior hockey, named the Marcel Dion Center in honor of Marcel. Still has family and relatives in this area. So Shawinigan has the goaltender Desjardins on the bench for the extra attacker with 8 seconds remaining. As Ron LaPointe, the coach, pulling on all stops, trying to get on the board.
It's a good move at this point in the hockey game.
So they all move inside the blue line. The net empty. 8 seconds left in the second period. Belanger against Gotaas. Gotaas has played well for Prince Albert. Out there for some key face-offs, including this one. There's a shot. Sailed just wide as Baudouin took that. Another attempt, and he fanned on that scoring chance. And Damphousse mixes it up in front with Dale McPhee. Well, Shawinigan had a couple of chances to get a goal there, but perhaps the anxiety of it all, Baudouin fanned on the attempt. And I think that picture there tells it all. A frustrating afternoon for members of the Shawinigan Cataracts.
Well, there's a coach's job. You see him talking, and that's what you have to do. It's a little bit of teacher. It's a little bit of father. It's a little bit of just a supporter that's giving somebody a pat in the back. Desjardins obviously upset and his team being down, but give us Coach marks for giving that pat in the back.
So the shots on goal, Prince Albert had 10, Shawinigan 7 in that second period. And the Raiders of the WHL lead Shawinigan by 5 goals. We have some interesting features coming up, and we'll join Brian Smith as our coverage continues in just a moment.
Changing, building us a double track to give uninterrupted thunder at 6,000 horsepower, haul 10,000 tons. Our products to our markets around the world. You're showing us your pioneering ways again, CN. You're doubling your effort, demonstrating a commitment to us. The heaviest since in frontier days, rail pushed out to the westward. A big investment for you. But because you run a tight, efficient business, well, what profits you will profit us. Oh, yes, CM. We know who you're in business for.
Today's smart money. Do you know where it's going? It's coming to Continental Bank, where we use advanced new business and personal banking systems to make sure your money is always in action. Continental Bank of Canada, bankers in action.
4 goals in the second period by Prince Albert gives them a 5-0 lead to each by Steve Gotaas and Emmanuel Vivero. Joining me now, David Casper, the captain of Shawinigan. Dave, obviously not a good period for you guys. I thought you looked a little frustrated late in the second period.
Oh, for sure. They were fortunate enough to capitalize on all our mistakes, and they put a few behind us. The team's a little down right now, and we played with a little frustration towards the end of the period. But we're a team with a lot of character and a lot of pride, and we'll come out for a hard 20 in the third.
Actually, I thought what put you behind the 8 ball was 2 quick goals. One at 15 seconds of the first period, an early one in the second, and it's been all catch-up after that. Of course, then you've got to take chances.
That's right. Now we got to let it all loose and forecheck as hard as we can and hope for a few breaks. And maybe with a little added pressure, we can put a couple behind their goalie, who's been outstanding to this point.
I would think your coach is going to say, now, look, don't panic. Just take them one at a time. Try and whittle away at that lead and see what happens.
That's right. We got 20 minutes left in the season, and for a lot of guys in their career. And they'd like to go out with style, a lot of pride. And like I said, we're going to open the machine and just go crazy.
Speaking of careers, you were drafted, I think, in 1982 by New Jersey. You didn't sign with them. You elected to go back into the draft this year.
That's right. We didn't come to terms on a contract, so I decided to take the free agent route and come back to Shawinigan as a 20-year-old. And we'll just see how it goes in the summer, see if any opportunities come my way.
Good luck in the third period, and, of course, good luck during the summer.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. David Casper. That's it for this interview. We're going to go to commercial now. The Memorial Cup continues in just a moment.
17 hours. That's how long it took us to paint this house with a brush. Then we painted it in just 6.5 hours with the Wagner Power Painter. This wicker chair took over an hour, but less than 5 minutes with a Wagner Power Painter. A shutter that took 20 minutes, a Power Painter finished in only 3. It's a tool so versatile, it has a flexible spray tip and a way to draw paint right from a can. A Wagner Power Painter. It's the right tool for painting.
Cooper has always given you the best protection in hockey. Now we've got you covered right down to the ankles. Introducing new Cooper Ruse skates with our exclusive Cooper Comfort Wedge. It supports and locks your heel and ankle into place for a long-lasting, comfortable fit. Because better fit means better skating power and control with every stride. Ask for Cooper Ruse with the Cooper Comfort Wedge. The world plays hockey with Cooper.
Oh, man, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. It's Great Western beer. It's Great Western beer that I'm holding. Tell me when. At the end of a working day, don't need those Johnny-come-latelys. 'Cause Bill is one heck of a brew. With Bill, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
The score, Prince Albert leading 5-0 after 2 periods of play in the Memorial Cup. Joining me now is Mr. Ed O'Doherty, the boss of the Quebec Major Hockey as far as the CHA is concerned. Ed, a little bit disappointing for you being from Quebec.
Not too much. I mean, I'm the chairman of junior hockey across the CHA across Canada, so I'm supposed to be neutral. And I see 2 good hockey teams on the ice. First period was excellent hockey. And the Prince Albert Raiders have come back like they usually do in the last X number of games, and they're playing very, very good hockey. And I would see, even in the Centennial Cup back in the junior A's, they were the same way. They're a well-disciplined hockey team, and they're playing very good hockey.
They've certainly impressed a lot of people here this week. I think especially that big win against the Sioux.
Oh, yes. I think they showed there that they had a lot of discipline, and they played excellent hockey like they've been doing in the Western Canada Hockey League.
You have seen Shawinigan play a number of times. I guess as I was talking to Dave Casper, it's just a matter of coming out and trying to make a game of it in the third period.
Yes, Shawinigan was beaten out in the semifinals, and they hadn't played for over 20 games before this Memorial Cup week. And I think they're a little shaky on the legs. They're not fighting as hard as they normally would. And I think this Prince Albert team, though, is really back-checking, really coming in, and they don't give them a chance. They're not giving them a chance at all. No, scoring, you know, these fast goals in the beginning of the first period after 15 seconds, and again in the second period after a minute and some odd seconds, they really got the Shawinigan team down.
Well, I really thought that was the difference. It's a lot easier to play with a lead than it is when you're coming from behind.
Yes, you don't normally make much mistakes when you got a good lead like the Prince Albert team's got right now, and they're profiting the openings that Shawinigan is giving them, the errors that, and they're capitalizing on them. Fast goals, and the last two fast goals are 5-0 lead is it's a pretty big lead for a team like Prince Albert.
It certainly is. Thank you very much.
Okay.
The Memorial Cup continues after this break.
The great cars of Europe priced out of reach. Until now, Renault bridges the gap between European technology and affordability. Renault Alliance, a highly acclaimed, smooth and quiet ride with sedan comfort for 5. Fuel efficient, fuel injected, now with an optional 1.7-liter engine. European technology from Renault, affordable at $73.64. Renault, Europe's leading car maker, built in North America. Renault, the one to watch.
If you're a smoker, try this test. Blow smoke through a handkerchief and look at the tar and nicotine stains you get. That's how smoking stains your fingers and teeth. If your teeth are getting stained and discolored from smoking, here's good news. Topol Smoker's Tooth Polish can make them brighter again. Topol really works. Of the 250,000 Topol users who responded to a national survey, 94% said yes, they'd continue buying Topol.
My teeth became an awful lot whiter, and certainly they became brighter to look at.
I pay more for Topol because Topol really does the job.
My teeth are whiter and brighter since I've been using Topol, yes.
And I think Topol gives me a better smile.
Use Topol and watch your teeth get brighter. Topol may cost a little more, but compared to the ugly stains from smoking, Topol is a real bargain. If you don't see your teeth get brighter, just return the unused portion plus proof of purchase to Jeffrey Martin for a full refund of the purchase price.
One of the highlights of Memorial Cup week here in Drummondville was the presentation of the Molson Cooper Trophy, which goes to the Canadian Major Junior Hockey Player of the Year. Each of the 3 major junior leagues sends a representative. And with me today, as you can see, is a lot of great hockey talent. From the Ontario Hockey League first, Dave McLean, and on his right is Sergio Momesso from Shawinigan, of course, in the Quebec League. Sergio, once the Memorial Cup is over, you've got a pretty good trip in store.
Yeah, that's right. CPR offered us each a ticket to Hawaii, and I'm sure Dave and Dan are really happy about that, and so am I. And we're just looking forward to that after the season is over.
Now, once this season is over and you go to Hawaii and rest up for a while, you will be going to the training camp of the Montreal Canadiens next fall. You must be looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's for sure. Right now, I'm concentrating on the hockey tournament right now. But next year, I'm very excited about going to Montreal, and I'm just going to go there and give it all my best.
Okay, good luck to you and congratulations. Next is Dave McLean from the Belleville Bulls. Dave, I watched you play all season with Belleville, an outstanding year. Unfortunately, your team didn't get here this week, but you were representing the league very well, and you're holding something pretty valuable as well.
Thank you. Yes, this is a Mitsubishi Interplay system, which is we all received for being nominated, and I'd just like to say it's very nice, and thanks a lot to Mitsubishi.
Now, you have been drafted by the Hartford Whalers. You'll be going to their training camp in the fall. Obviously, you're looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to it now that all my junior career is finished, and I have set some goals for next year, and I'm really looking forward to getting to camp and getting into playing hockey again.
I think anyone who saw you play this year realizes that if you just continue the way you've been going, you won't have any problem at all. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And last but not least is Dan Hodgson, the winner of the Molson Cooper Trophy, who plays for Prince Albert. And Dan, this caps off a great year for you.
Oh, definitely. You know, starting off with the gold medal and then, you know, winning a trophy, then getting to Memorial Cup final. It's been quite a season, and hopefully we'll cap it off today.
Well, you're holding the trophy, which you won today. It'd be nice to hold that Memorial Cup trophy, but earlier in the year, and in fact in January, you were on the Canadian junior team, which won the World Championship in Finland, and that must have been a great thrill.
Oh, it definitely was. It was the biggest thrill of my hockey career so far, and you know, anytime you represent your country and do so well, it's just an honor.
And of course, Toronto hockey fans can look forward to seeing you wearing the Toronto Maple Leaf uniform next fall. A lot of speculation about that. The Leafs need help. Do you feel any pressure?
No, I don't feel that much pressure. You know, I'm going to be going into a young rebuilding club, and they can't do any worse than 21st, and so the only one way to go is up, and it'll be interesting to see.
Congratulations to you. Congratulations to Dave and Sergio as well. Great representatives for this great week. Now let's go back upstairs to Bernie and Tom.
Okay, thank you very much, Brian, and we should make mention, of course, that interview was taped just prior to the game. Dan, Sergio, and Dave McLean, 3 outstanding junior hockey players. Tom, we had an opportunity last night to have dinner with Dave McLean. The other 2 players were with their respective teams, and just 3 outstanding individuals, both on and off the ice. And congratulations to Dan Hodgson for that Molson Cooper Trophy award, and what a season he's had. Okay, to this game, 5-0 for Prince Albert. They capitalized, as we heard, early in the first, early in the second, and they've really controlled play.
Well, 4 goals in the second period, and I felt the story, along with those 4 goals, is Emmanuel Viveros. I felt he had an excellent period. Here we see him, the first one, he sets up this goal. Watch this pass. He just threads the needle to McPhee. McPhee then, on the old crisscross play, gets it over to Gotaas, and Gotaas puts them ahead early in the second period, 2-0 lead. And Viveros, again, here we see him stealing the puck. Last defender was carrying the puck, and Viveros goes in all by himself, makes the little move, and then, of course, Prince Albert is up 4-0 on this play, but he stole the puck. And all period long, we saw Viveros stealing pucks. And here again, he steals another one. You see the defender trying to get back, creates the 2-on-1 situation. Gotaas again scoring, and I really felt that Emmanuel Viveros had an outstanding period, and he was the guy that was really responsible for those 4 goals. I think that he's controlled the puck all afternoon, and I think that he's been very good at breaking up plays. He anticipates well, especially in the neutral zone, moves in, steals those pucks, gets his forwards going, and as we mentioned during the telecast, I feel that that's one of the big things that the Prince Albert defense has done. They get the puck, they move it up quickly. On the other hand, I think the Shawinigan defense has been overhandling the puck. They were guilty on that 4th goal of overhandling and getting the stolen from them. They've got to get the puck up quicker, let their forwards do the work. Don't just be trying to do it all by yourself.
Tom, also, you have to capitalize on those power play opportunities. Shawinigan has gone 0 for 4 in the game on the power play, and the 2 games against Prince Albert up to this point, they've been able to score just 1 goal and 11 power play chances, and they're down on this one 5-0. They're going to have to pull out all the stops, and if they get the power play opportunities, what are they going to have to do?
Well, they're going to have to try to figure out the way Shawinigan is killing, or the way Prince Albert is killing the penalties. And they, as we've mentioned before, they do have a unique way of doing it. They stagger their defensemen, and they have the wingers coming back. And obviously, Shawinigan is going to have to change the way they play in the power play to try to capitalize.
Well, they're getting the support of the crowd here. They're very supportive of the Shawinigan team as they make their appearance on the ice for the start of the 3rd period, and we'll be back with more of the Memorial Cup in just a moment.
Sociotech, a system of the future. Each employee takes full responsibility for the variety of tasks his job encompasses. Quality control, maintenance, process operations, self-management. Shell developed Sociotech because greater competence means both greater fulfillment and greater productivity. Shell Canada, putting technology and people to work.
When did you shave last?
10 minutes ago. Why?
I want you to shave again.
Why?
I bought you a new shaver.
I have a shaver.
I know. Shave again with this Braun.
Here at Cutting, that's Braun, the world's #1 foil shaver. It shaves you so close you can see the stubble you left behind.
That's better.
That's close.
The Braun shave. Hear it, see it, feel it.
The '86 Nissan Multi really gets around.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I
86 Nissan Multi is everything you want it to be. Major motion from Nissan.
Welcome back to the Marcel Dion Center in Drummondville, Quebec. This is Bernie Pascal along with Tom Watt and Brian Smith and our CTV crew, with Prince Albert leading by a score of 5-0. Third period underway as Shawinigan in white. Lefebvre at center, he's stopped. Now Murray carries on. Murray with Ledoux, and he's checked at the center ice zone. Here comes Grenier. Grenier is stopped. Over the line goes Casper. Casper gets it into the corner. Paul after it there. And Danny Hodgson is back to break that up. Viveros gets it ahead. Here's a chance now for Facina's shot. Now cleared off the boards and comes out to center ice. This is Manson. He just dumped it off the boards in the center ice zone. After it now goes Steve Gotaas, number 7. Gotaas is checked. Picks up the loose puck. The pass to McPhee. Backhands it into the Shawinigan zone. After it there, number 15, Graham Herring. The Raiders right on the attack. It's kept in by David Manson. Shawinigan trailing by 5 goals. Will have to pull out all the stops, and they're attempting to get a goal early here. Belanger cleared it right in front. Damphousse is taken out of the play by Manson, but he backhands the puck right onto the stick of Ken Morrison. It's kept in, though, by Murray, then deflected up into the crowd.
Well, Morrison a little upset with himself for one of the few times today. Morrison was a little casual trying to get that puck outside of his own zone, and it didn't get out, and Shawinigan almost had a very good opportunity. They were a little careless inside there, but they've been very strong inside their own zone, both forwards and defense, all afternoon. And David Manson, one of the leaders there, he's a big fellow on that defense, and he's played a strong game defensively for Prince Albert.
At the conclusion of the game, of course, they'll have the All-Star presentation, and that'll be interesting. All-Star picks from this 1985 Memorial Cup Championship will be announced. And there have been some exceptional hockey and hockey players in this 85 edition of the prestigious Memorial Cup. Now the puck just slapped out to the center ice zone. Viveros. He's forced back. Now Demers went after the puck. Here comes Fazer. Sidesteps the check. Graham moves in. And down on the ice is Eric Demers. There have been some outstanding All-Stars in the Memorial Cup. In '81, for example, Dale Howard-Chuck and Brian Bellows. And heading to the penalty box is Colin Fazer of Prince Albert.
Well, coming across the line, Fazer there sidesteps the check and then comes back with his stick right across the side of the head of the Shawinigan player, and he's going for high sticking, and of course he just sidestepped a very good check there at the line, but came back with a stick.
He's from Macklin, Saskatchewan. 20-year-old Colin Fazer off for high sticking at 2:08. Well, we'll see if Shawinigan can capitalize on another power play opportunity here. They're 0 for 4 up to this point. Offside, the puck over the line, but Gotaas was a couple of strides in there before the puck actually crossed the blue line. There's Belanger, number 12, a 44-goal scorer for Shawinigan during the regular season. Belanger gets in there for the face-off. Gotaas wasn't ready, but they dropped the puck, and we have an injured player. Baudouin is down on the ice.
Well, he seemed to take a stick after the face-off. The puck was dropped McPhee in trying to check him. Perhaps it came around with his stick. There it is, just going off the side. And it's fortunate, you fans have noticed all afternoon, certainly, that the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League is the one league that forces all their players to wear the eye shield. They don't wear full facial protection, but they have the eye shield. And here is a place where certainly the eye shield was very beneficial to Baudouin. That could have been a serious injury. but he has that protection. We see the shield protecting his eyes, but their league requires it. The Western Hockey League and the Ontario Hockey League don't require the shields, and in the Memorial Cup playoffs, they wear what their league has said is the rules for their own particular group.
Well, we've had the official change on Prince Albert's third goal. As we mentioned, when the goal was scored, it was scored by Elyniuk. They had announced Viveros, but it is Elyniuk who gets the goal. That was at 5:41 of the second period. That was Prince Albert's third goal. But they lead this one 5-0. Shawinigan on the power play. Murray backhands the puck into the corner. After it goes Momesso. Momesso, he stopped, and McPhee tries to get it out. He fails. David Manson. Now it's slapped by Davey. Can't get it out. Here's a chance. Herring's shot. And Kamenowski kicked that out. And there's an injured Shawinigan player out there. Paget is slow to get to the bench. Now here comes Momesso. Momesso, Belanger, right in, gets set, scores! Belanger!
Well, the fans get a chance to whoop it up, but I hope we go back far enough to see Momesso's nice pass to Belanger. Here's what sets it up. Momesso just takes it and makes that nice pass just between the defenders. Belanger just scoots between the two defensemen. You see them trying to get back, quickly stretching out, makes the move to his backhand and slips the puck by Kamenowski. The first time he's been beaten this afternoon. But it's the pass that sets it up. Belanger going in all by himself. First goal for Shawinigan.
So Belanger gets the Shawinigan Cataracts on the board. And this has brought the crowd up to their feet. They've been lively all afternoon, but especially so after Belanger scores for Shawinigan. Here comes Hodson now, back for Prince Albert. Up over the line with Passine, and it's offside. We'll be back with more of the '85 Memorial Cup Championship in just one moment.
Whoa, man, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. It's Great Western beer. It's Great Western beer that I'm holding. Tell me when. At the end of a working day, don't need no Johnny come ladies. 'Cause Bill is one heck of a brew. With Bill, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
So a power play goal. Belanger, his fourth goal of the Memorial Cup Championships from Momesso and Murray. His phaser was still in the penalty box. So a power play goal for Belanger. 5-1 for Prince Albert Raiders, and a delayed offside at the Prince Albert blue line. The Raiders have 13 players eligible for the NHL draft. That'll be June 15th, and Terry Simpson, the coach, was telling us that he feels most of the 13 will be drafted. They've had a total of 6 players drafted, but 13 eligible. And there's the assistant coach, Rick Wilson, just to the right of your screen.
You think this arena is going to get excited if Shawinigan comes back with another quick goal here?
They've been a very supportive crowd all week here at the Memorial Cup Championships, and especially so in this game today. Shawinigan, of course, is about 100 kilometers from Drummondville, so that explains all the support. And of course, Drummondville, a member of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. And the air horns, a lot of noise emanating from this Marcel Dion Center. Tony Grenier, he's not been drafted, 20 years of age. Played 2 years with Winnipeg of the WHL, and this is his first year with Prince Albert. Oh, that lead pass for Hodson was just knocked down by Poulin. Here comes Ledoux. He backhands it down the ice. This could be icing. Back for it is Baumgartner. One linesman says icing, the other no, but we'll see what happens. I think it'll go back.
Well, I think the one man was indicating that he was onside if he was able to touch the puck, and the other one was indicating that it was an icing call. And obviously, when the defender got back to touch it for Prince Albert, it was ruled icing, but he was onside and he got to the puck first.
course, the three-star selection will be announced after the game. The Molson Cooper bronze medallions will be handed out, the silver and gold as well. And the players will also get the gift set and the sport bag compliments of Fabergé. That'll be at the conclusion of the game, the Molson Cooper three-star award. And there have been some outstanding stars in this game on both teams, especially so Prince Albert. Here's a chance, the puck in front. Issel missed on the backhand attempt, and here comes Shawinigan on the attack again. Up over the line, and that was intercepted by Manson. Elyniuk has it at the blue line. He has scored one of the Prince Albert goals in this game today. The two teams at full strength. The puck is caught in the mesh behind 5'5" goaltender Robert Desjardins. He played 42 games this season with Shawinigan at a goals against average of 3.43. Just 18 years of age.
And not very big. It would be interesting next time we get a close-up of him how high his pads come on him, because he is so short and he has to wear his pads very, very high. Most goaltenders would not wear them that high, but they're very up almost to the top of his pants, and they cover a lot of area, and that helps him in those shots to the 5-hole between his legs.
They were telling his nickname is Gilligan, from Gilligan's Island, and you saw him without the mask. It looks like Gilligan.
I'm too young to remember that show, Bernie.
15:46 left to play in the third period. Here's a chance now for Hunt. The shot goes wide. Viveros keeps it in, and Murray cleared it outside the blue line. Lefebvre goes after it there, helped out by Casper, and they jam it against the boards inside the Shawinigan blue line. And we'll be back with more on the Memorial Cup Championship in just a moment.
Why is it that some banks seem to want you to get your money at their convenience?
At Bank of Montreal, we're opening more branches Saturdays. We're installing more Instabanks.
I see this branch is open for business before I am.
We're doing more for you so you can get your money when you want it.
We are doing more for you at the Bank of Montreal. It's what sets us apart.
Ready to drop the puck now in the Shawinigan zone with Prince Albert Raiders enjoying a 4-goal lead at this point. Murray, number 33, got away from Gotaas. Passed the puck over to Eric Demers, and it comes out to the center ice zone. Manuel Viveros almost handed it away there. Here's LeBeau. He's checked by McPhee. Now LeBeau hooks it away from him. LeBeau coming in with Bisson, and he was stopped by Emmanuel Viveros, and they jam it in front of the Prince Albert bench. You know, we mentioned that Ron LaPointe was telling us that none of his players are listed by Central Scouting. And looking at a little research, the best year ever in the draft for the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League was 1977. They had 5 players taken in the first round in 77. Some pretty good players: Robert Picard, Jerry Gillis, Mike Fossey, Normand Dupont, and Lucien Deblois. But that's been the best year ever for Quebec hockey. 5 players in the first round in 1977. No doubt there'll be a few this year. There's a shot by Belanger. In behind is Paul trying to dig the puck loose, and it comes to Fazer. He just clears it off the boards, and it goes down the ice into the Shawinigan zone. Bennett reaching for it, and Graham Herring got it out to the center ice zone. Fazer, he's taken out of the play. Now Manson, watched by Belanger. Clears the puck over to number 20, Neil Davey. Up the middle now. Here comes Graham in with Fazer, a shot. And that's stopped by goaltender Desjardins. And down the ice it goes. Icing is waved off as Manson has it for Prince Albert. Prince Albert Raiders will leave for home tomorrow morning. They'll arrive in Saskatoon tomorrow morning at 11:30, then head home to Prince Albert. Lassine inside the Line gives it to Grenier, back in front. Passine scores! Passine set up by Grenier, and it's 6-1.
A lot of hard work by Grenier. They just kept picking away until he got the puck loose, and he really got it to Passine late. Grenier just stays with it, gets to Passine, and then moves the puck quickly to his backhand and chips it over Desjardins. But Grenier really stayed with that puck a long time. Look at him, stay with it. They're checking him hard. Everybody, two guys are close with him. He's able to chip the puck back to Passine. Passine made a good play, taking the puck on his skate first, then bringing it to his stick before he scoops the puck over Desjardins. Good play by Passine. Grenier stayed with that loose puck.
Hard to believe that Grenier has not been drafted. He's a 20-year-old. He had 62 goals this year. He's the fastest skater on the team. And he's just great in the playmaking. Set up a beautiful goal there by Passine, his 8th goal from Grenier at 6-14. 8th goal of the Memorial Cup Championship. And it's 6-1 now for Prince Albert. The first meeting between these two teams, Shawinigan won that one 6-2. Now the puck in front. This is Baumgartner getting it ahead. Intended for number 18, Rod Dullman. Now here comes Shawinigan. Lefebvre moving in, and he's taken out of the play, and it's brought back by Kim Issel. Issel gets a pass over to Elyniuk, but it's called on the offside. Elyniuk, one of the goal scorers in this game, at 23 during the 33 during the season.
He's asking who went offside. It's a little pat from the trainer. He didn't know who went offside on that play. But it was Dahlman on the far side.
Now this is Beaudoin inside his own line, a 10th round draft pick by the Washington Capitals in 1983. That slapped ahead, Curtis Hunt. He cleared it. Now the pass comes over. Beaudoin missed that. And it's off the stick of McPhee, and he sends it into the Shawinigan zone. Prince Albert doing a good job of bottling up the Cataracts at every opportunity. Now Paul goes after it. Manson cleared the puck, kept it in. And Shawinigan will try the other side, but that's slapped in by Steve Gotaas. Momesto. Now it comes out to the center ice zone. Brought in by Paget. Rolled it, and Kamenowski, the big goaltender, native of Regina, smothers that puck and gets a face-off. We'll have more Memorial Cup action from Drummondville in just a few moments.
Now, while it seems that everyone can't wait to get out of town for the long weekend, Sport Check hangs in there with the great outdoor adventure sale. All this weekend, Silstar fishing rods, reels, and fishing packages. Hundreds to choose from, all 40% off. Men's summer shirts regularly $30, just $12.97. And stick around for great sale prices store-wide and all kinds of summer sporting goods. The great outdoor adventure on all this weekend, including Sunday at both Sport Check stores. But the adventure ends holiday Monday, 5 p.m.
Welcome back to our CTV coverage of the 1985 Memorial Cup Championship. Bernie Pascal with Tom Watt, Brian Smith, and our CTV crew. 12:22 left to play in the third period. It's 6-1 for Prince Albert. And at the conclusion of the game, we'll have the citizen play of the game. The winner will receive a beautiful citizen watch. We'll also present a watch to the most sportsmanlike player. Shawinigan moving in. Here's Dan Foose, gets it into the corner to Belanger. Belanger trying to get it to Momesto, and that's broken up by Baumgartner on defense for Prince Albert. Good hit there as Ledoux threw his weight around a little bit. Now Belanger. Arrow stopped him. Comes ahead to Dan Foose. Dan Foose clears it over. Here's a chance now. Momesto into the corner to Belanger. Bouncing puck in front. And it's gloved ahead and whistled down by the referee, Richard Trottier. Winners of the Memorial Cup last year, Ottawa. In 1983, it was Portland. 1982, it was Kitchener. And Prince Albert, 11 minutes and 34 seconds away from winning their first Memorial Cup ever. Now the puck comes back. Here's Baudouin's shot. That's blocked. Lead pass intended for Grenier, but Hodgson's pass was intercepted. This is Gilbert Poulin. Checked by Hodgson. Helped out by Graham Herring as he tries to dig the puck out of the corner. And it's brought out now. Demers up to center ice. Coming in with Paul, who takes the pass. Paul with Demers in behind the net. Curtis Hunt has lost his stick. Hodgson digs the puck loose. And Hodgson gets a pass on the right side intended for Passine, but it was broken up. Baudouin inside his own line. Fires it off the glass to center. Hunt was checked there by Denny Fall. Shawinigan at their own blue line. It's slapped ahead. Demers trying to get a pass to Paul. Too far for him. Touched by goaltender Kamenowski. Icing is waved off. McPhee at his own blue line. Gotaas goes after it for Prince Albert. Tried to get it ahead to Ken Morrison. He was checked. Shawinigan trailing by 5 goals. They have possession. LeBeau spun around at the blue line. Murray dumped it out to center ice. And chasing it into the corner is Baumgartner. LeBeau after him. Baumgartner gives it to Viveros. Got it to the blue line. Now it's cleared ahead to Gotaas. Gotaas coming in with McPhee. Setting up. Good defensive play there. And it was broken up nicely by Graham Herring. Manson. Viveros shoots the puck down into the Shawinigan zone. Graham Herring brings it back out now. Got to the blue line. He was stopped. Murray helps out. Puck bounces just outside the blue line to center. Gotaas to Dolman. Backhands it. Knocked down by Herring. Gagne, number 10. Elyniuk for Prince Albert. Waited for his teammate to get onside on the right side. That was Kim Issel. Here's a chance. Issel's shot. And Desjardins stopped that high up in the chest.
Well, Desjardins making that stop, but Prince Albert is doing a good job now defending their lead. The play has been kept going. They're throwing the puck in deep. They're not getting caught with too long on the shifts. They're throwing it in, making quick changes, and not giving Shawinigan very many opportunities. They're getting the fresh troops out there. They've made some smart, well-disciplined changes in protecting this lead.
And the most valuable player at the Memorial Cup will receive a Mitsubishi color television set at the conclusion of this game. There have been some outstanding most valuable players in recent years. Adam Creighton of Ottawa was the MVP last year. Alfie Turcotte of Portland was the most valuable player in '83. Sean McKenna, when he played for Sherbrooke, was the most valuable player in '82. Who will it be this year? 8:53 left in the third period, and we'll be back with more of Memorial Cup '85 in just a moment.
Whoa, man, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. It's Great Western beer. It's Great Western beer that I'm holding. Tell me when. At the end of the working day, you don't need those Johnny-come-latelys. 'Cause Bill is one heck of a brew. With Bill, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
Ready now to drop the puck in the Shawinigan zone to the left of their goaltender, Robert Desjardins. And Grenier will take this face-off against Belanger. Belanger has scored the lone goal for Shawinigan. Now Hodgson knocks the puck down. Alain Bisson tries to get it out. Comes out to the center ice zone. Belanger is hooked by Grenier. And it's Hodgson back now for Prince Albert. Here comes Hodgson. Lost the bouncing puck, and Poulin has it. Hodgson knocked it off the stick then of Graham Herring. Loose puck in front. And Poulin just cleared that away. In behind the net, trying to get it out in front is Passine. He's stopped. Rink wide pass on the left. Moving in after it is Bisson. And back quickly to cover up is Curtis Hunt. Hunt ahead to Passine. It's a two-line offside pass originating inside. the Prince Albert blue line.
Oh, Passim made a nice play there. He tried to take that pass by straddling the line. The puck was behind him so that he could take it and get the breakaway. A very smart play. Good call by the officials, but he tried to take that pass, still remain offside by chipping it from behind him, back up in front of him. Good play by Passim, but he was just offside, and a good call by the linesman.
He's been bothered with a Charlie horse here at the Memorial Cup Championship, treated daily by the trainer Stan Wilson. But he hasn't missed a shift, and he's been very effective on the big line for Prince Albert. Neil Davy clears the pocket, rolls into the Shawinigan zone. This is Sylvain Ledoux back after it. Each team has had 4 shots here in the third period. 6-1. Prince Albert Raiders leading. There's a chance now. Moving in is Morrison right in front. And it's deflected off into the corner. Good hit there as McPhee is bumped against the boards. Puck bounces to center ice. Manson inside his own blue line. 7.5 minutes remaining in the third period. Gotaas just slaps it out to center. Ledoux has it there for Shawinigan. Cleared it to an open wing. Manson, 18 years of age on defense, tried to get that pass to Rod Dahlman, just out of reach. Herring, he cleared it up to center. Elyniuk intercepts it and shoots it right back into the cataract zone. Now it's at the point. Baumgartner, he cleared it in. Here's Rod Dahlman dumping it in front, and it's intercepted and brought back by LeBeau. LeBeau trying to get a pass to Steve Massey. He's ridden out of the play. Tim Issel behind his own net. Lead pass at center for Dahlman. Dahlman coming in. Elyniuk takes the pass. Issel trailing, knocks the puck down. Has it in the corner. Here's Kim Issel. Gets it back. The shot hit the side of the net. Herring for Shawinigan. In the corner, being watched there by Rod Dahlman, and it comes out to center ice. There's a chance now for LeBeau. Got over the line, and Baumgartner is there to pick up the loose puck. Beaudoin, number 19. Long shot. Stopped by goaltender Ward Kamenowski. His backup is Royden Gunn. In front, the shot. And Damphousse is robbed by goaltender Kamenowski. Braham cleared it. Intercepted. There's a drive by DiFiore. And that's knocked down and shot into the Shawinigan zone. Back goes Beaudoin. Icing is called against the Prince Albert Raiders. Well, Shawinigan getting some scoring opportunities, but unable to beat Kamenowski. And Beaudoin has been in on some of the plays. He's played well out there.
Well, he made a nice play.
Pick for Washington.
He made a nice play in stealing that puck inside the zone and getting it across to Damphousse, who just couldn't quite connect across. But Kamenowski, I like the way Kamenowski stays on his feet and then only moves and goes down when he absolutely has to.
So we have 5 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. In the third period, the puck comes out to the center ice area. Ledoux has it for Shawinigan. Watched by number 14, Braham. Bounces in front of the Shawinigan bench. Ledoux cleared it in. After it goes number 4, David Manson. And we have a whistle. We're going to have some, at least one penalty, I believe, Bennett. So many whistles in this building, it's tough to hear the officials whistle. It'll be a roughing penalty to Brad Bennett, a native of Thunder Bay. Played 2 years with Winnipeg in the WHL and 2 years with Prince Albert.
Well, both he and Grenier played for the Winnipeg Warriors at that point, but again, they're back with Prince Albert and an opportunity to win a Memorial Cup.
Murray also goes in for roughing, Pat Murray. So roughing penalties to Murray and Bennett. Six to 1 for Prince Albert. And they'll drop the puck to the left of goaltender Ward Kamenowski. A free agent signed by the Minnesota North Stars. Now it's brought out by Gotaas. Gotaas coming to the Shawinigan line. He's stopped there, and it's called on the offside. Shawinigan lost the Quebec semifinals of Verdun 4-1, and then they had about 3 weeks rest. There was some concern whether they'd be ready for the Memorial Cup, but Ron LaPointe had them on the ice almost daily, and they started off in winning fashion. Roughing penalties to Murray and Bennett at 14:36. Now it's cleared in by Belanger, and going after it is McPhee. He drops it there for Emmanuel Viveros, native of St. Albert, Alberta. Baudouin, number 19, 20-year-old on defense for Shawinigan, and it's offside at the Raiders' blue line.
That's a perfect example of what Prince Albert's been able to do all day. The defense just stood right up on that blue line. They didn't back off the line. They forced the offside by standing up and making the play, and they've done a great job as a defense corps all afternoon, and they've stood up. They've cleared the puck quickly from their own zone, and Kamenowski, when they've faltered a little bit, has come up with the big stops. Played extremely well as a team defensively.
So we have 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to play in the third period. This is Manson inside his own zone. Gets it on the right side. It's shot. And goaltender Desjardins had a bit of problem with it, but then picked up the puck. Comes back to the line. Here's a drive by Davey. That's blocked. Desjardins down, but it comes over now to number 10, Gagne. Gagne up now for Shawinigan. Moving in with number 27, LeBeau. Right in front, LeBeau, shot. Deflected just wide, and then the rebound sailed behind goaltender Kamenowski. Manson back for Prince Albert. He is stopped. It comes out to center, Elyniuk. Number 17 moving in, gets it to Hudson. He can't control the pass. Manuel Viveros, watched by Gagne. He backhands the puck into the Shawinigan zone. Issel goes after it there, but it's brought out by number 3. This is Poulin. Poulin up over the line, and he's stopped just as he crossed the blue line as Curtis Hunt knocked the puck away from him. Hunt has the puck again to Viveros. Ahead to number 15, this is Kim Issel. Issel jamming the puck in front for Elyniuk. He's taken out of the play by Poulin. A break now. Here comes Casper right in front. And it just slid off the stick of Damphousse. Prince Albert leading by 5 goals with 3:15 left to play in the third period. It's out to Casper. Damphousse moving in with Momesso. He's stopped. Overskating the puck is David Manson. Now Fazer tries to dig it loose there, and they jam it against the board. Bennett. In there, number 15, Graham Harris. Well, both teams take an opportunity to change here, and we'll be back with more on the Memorial Cup Championship in a moment.
GM's winning ticket just got better with 9.9% financing available on a whole new lineup. Now, low 9.9% financing is available on GM's most luxurious cars, Cadillac Seville and Eldorado, on GM's newest cars, Oldsmobile Calais and Buick Somerset Regal, on fun-wheeling Chevy S10 Blazers and GMC S15 Jimmys, 9.9% on Chevy Cavaliers and Pontiac Sunbirds, plus many more money-saving specials. So hurry to your GM dealer, because once this deal's gone, it's gone.
Well, there we get a look at Terry Simpson, and Terry Simpson has to be a very happy coach. I mean, he's won a gold medal for Canada and Finland as the head coach of the national junior team, and here he is in the driver's seat for Memorial Cup this afternoon. Has to be a pleasing season for him.
And a pretty good season for Tom Watt, Ron Smith, and the head coach of New Jersey, Carpenter. An outstanding performance at the recent World Hockey Championships. Now the puck into the corner. Here's a chance for Braham. In behind. Murray trying to get it, and he does. Gets it up on the right side. Slapped there by Denny Paul, and it rolls into the Prince Albert zone. 2:15 left to play in the 1985 Memorial Cup, and the puck is smothered there by Ward Kamenowski. He's played extremely well, especially in the early going of this game. Once his team built up the lead, he hasn't been tested all that much, but certainly kept them in the early going of this contest. Now the puck bounces just to the side of the net. Now Viveros. He clears it ahead to McPhee, up to the center right zone to Steve Gotaas. He shoots it into the Shawinigan zone. Momesso trying to get it to Belanger. There's number 24, DiFiore, clearing the puck in. Manson is taken out of the play. Belanger digging at the side, drops it back, and it's intercepted there by Ken Morrison. Morrison up over the line, coming in with Gotaas, and that's slapped away by Momesso. Momesso overskates the puck. Morrison goes after him, and it's cleared around the board. Baudouin up to center ice to Belanger. Over now to Momesso, who just shoots it into the Prince Albert zone. 1:20 remaining in the hockey game. Hunt. It's cleared out to McPhee. He scoops the puck into the Shawinigan zone. Back forth there is Graham Herring. Picked in the 4th round by the St. Louis Blues. Puck cleared down the ice, the final minute of play. And Prince Albert, worthy Memorial Cup champions, overcoming a opening game loss, played extremely well, beat Sault Ste. Marie, the Ontario champions, twice in the round-robin play. And Kamenowski smothers that puck. We'll have more on the Memorial Cup championship in just a moment.
The design is bold. The performance, heart-pounding. This is a new kind of LeBaron, GTS. In the slalom, GTS Premium outperforms BMW 528e, and its dual braking system stops it faster than Mercedes 190e. Performance seats, available leather-fitted cabin, advanced electronics, and the Chrysler Protection Plan. LeBaron GTS, created to outperform Europe's best.
We're back here at the Marcel Dion Center in Drummondville. We'd like to salute the 1985 Memorial Cup Organizing Committee, its many members, countless volunteers for a tremendous effort, a job extremely well done. And we'd also like to thank Harry Littler, Doug Philpott, our statistician up here, for all their help. Outstanding 1985 Memorial Cup Championship. And of course, we'd like to salute all the players involved. Sault Ste. Marie, Prince Albert, Shawinigan, and the Verdun Junior Canadians. All worthy champions, and they've all played extremely well. Our producer-director, Ed Mersal, and our CTV crew. We hope you've enjoyed the game. We apologize again for the problems we had earlier in the telecast with the microwave and satellite. Unfortunately, that's entirely out of our hands. Nothing we could do about it, but we hope you'll accept our apologies for that. 34 seconds remaining in the 3rd period and the Canadian Major Junior Hockey League season. The Prince Albert Raiders in their first Memorial Cup in a period of 3 years in the Western Hockey League. Here comes Grenier, up to center ice with Facine and Hodgson. Knocked back to Viveros. And fittingly, they have their top players on the ice. The players that were so outstanding all year. Grenier, forced back into his own zone by Gagne. Viveros, there it is. The game is over. And the Prince Albert Raiders have won the 1985 Memorial Cup Championship, a 6-1 victory over Shawinigan Cataracts. Jubilation reigns supreme. The other side, frustration. But that Shawinigan Cataract team and their coach Ron LaPointe are to be saluted. champions of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, finishing first. They were hosts of the Memorial Cup. They defeated Verdun Junior Canadians. They advanced to the final, and they've got nothing to be ashamed of. An outstanding season for them as well. And we'll be back with more of the 1985 Memorial Cup Championship in just a moment.
We know about the lands you hold, CN, along your railway lines, and watch with awe how you develop them, sharing the opportunity to build towards Canada's financial future, bringing the world of business to us, connecting with the world. And when you bring us in to share your progress, we know who you're in business for.
Take off in your truck. Take off in your 4x4. Take off in your van. Take him off the street for a blast in the country, because on the highway or booting it through the bush, you're flying high on Uniroyal Laredos. All-terrain tough and street silent. Laredo. From Uniroyal.
All right. Whether it's a wedding or any other occasion, let Walt's Clothes Closet handle all your formal wear needs. At Walt's, you'll find the very latest fashions from top formal wear manufacturers. A selection to outfit you for any formal occasion. If you're going formal, go with your mind at ease. Choose from the fabulous formal wear collection at Walt's Clothes Closet, 10016 Jasper Avenue, Kitty Corner from the McDonald Hotel.
Well, they're still offering congratulations. Two excellent hockey teams, Shawinigan and Prince Albert, and the citizen play of the game, and this is it.
Well, there was a series of plays. There was the outstanding play of Kamenowski in the goal for Prince Albert. There's the first save. On power play makes three big saves in this sequence. The defenseman coming out, slipping behind him. He makes another big save here. And at this point in the hockey game was only 1-0, and they get a third opportunity in the power play. Mamasol just moving to his backhand in front of the net. They're solid in the net, doesn't let anything by him, and that was a power play opportunity in the first period with his team up 1-0. And the play of the game is the great hockey that Ward Kamenowski offered the Prince Albert Raiders this afternoon. Solid goaltending.
Okay, Tom, and let's go down to our studio now, and here's Brian.
Thank you very much. Making the big save is what goaltending is all about, and that's what Ward Kamenowski did today, Ward, especially in the first period. You took an early one-goal lead, and then you really held the fort.
Yeah, well, this seems to happen time and time again with our hockey club, and as far as my game is concerned, I know that if I can hold us close in the first period or the first 10 minutes, I know that the guys are going to come through, and you know, they'll pull within range of winning the game if I can hold the fort for the first 10 minutes.
That's exactly what happened, and because of that, you're the winner of the Citizen Watch. To make the presentation, Mr. Denny Beaulieu.
Congratulations. Please take this Citizen come from Citizen Watch Company.
Okay, thank you very much.
You have to be really happy to be on a Memorial Cup winner. I imagine you were pretty happy to see your team score 4 goals in front of you in the second period.
Yeah, I was very happy. You know, it takes a lot of pressure off me because, you know, if it's a one-goal game, you can't allow one mistake at all. And in a game like this, when you get an edge like that, you can usually pull away from the game because, you know, the emotion is such a big part of the game when you're in this situation. And one team can capitalize on the emotion more than the other one if you get a lead like that.
Okay, thank you very much, and let's go outside for the presentations.
Okay, thank you, Brian, and they're getting set now for the presentations here at the 1985 Memorial Cup Championship.
Alors, mesdames, messieurs, allons-y tout de suite avec la présentation de la Coupe Memorial au champion, Mr. Frank Léveillé of Molson, Quebec, and Cliff Gable of Cooper, Canada, will now present the Memorial Cup to the captain of the Prince Albert Raiders, Mr. Dan Hudson. Captain of the Prince Albert Raiders will now receive the Memorial Cup. Alors, mesdames et messieurs, nous vous ferons maintenant connaître le choix du joueur le plus utile de la Coupe Memorial. Mr. Ed Chenault, president of the CMJHL, will now present the Stafford Smythe Most Valuable Player Trophy to the 1985 Memorial Cup MVP, the most valuable player of the Memorial Cup, from the Prince Albert Raiders, number 16, Dan Hudson. Alors, le joueur le plus utile se voit maintenant remettre un téléviseur couleur Mitsubishi. Mr. Yves Pépin of Mitsubishi will now present a Mitsubishi color television to Dan Hudson, the Memorial Cup 1985 MVP. L'honneur des plus convoités est le titre de joueur le plus gentilhomme du tournoi que nous vous présentons maintenant. Mr. Ed O'Doherty of the CAHA will now present the George Parsons Most Sportsmanlike Trophy plus Citizen Quartz Watch, compliments of Citizen, to Prince Albert's number 9, Tony Grenier. Who is the Memorial Cup Most Sportsmanlike player. Alors voici maintenant le choix des 3 étoiles. Here are today's 3-star. Mr. Ed Chenault will now present the Molson Cooper Bronze Medallion plus Brute gift set and sport bag, compliments of Fabergé, to the 3rd star, le numéro 7, number 7, from the Prince Albert Raiders, Steve Gotaas. Voici la 2e étoile, Mr. Cliff Gable of Cooper, Canada, will now present the Molson Cooper Silver Medallion plus Brute gift set and sport bag, compliments of Fabergé, to the 2nd star, number 3, numéro 3, from the Prince Albert Raiders, Emmanuel Viveros. Et finalement, nous vous présentons la 1re étoile du match, Mr. Frank Léveillé of Molson, Quebec, will now present the Molson Cooper Gold Medallion plus Brute gift set and sports bag, compliments of Fabergé, to the 1st star, la 1re étoile, from the Prince Albert Raiders, number 30, Ward Simonoski. Alors, mesdames, messieurs, on ne peut passer sous silence le travail des gardiens de but. C'est pourquoi nous vous présentons maintenant le gardien qui se méritera le titre du meilleur gardien de ce championnat.
So there you have the 3 stars of today's game. Prince Albert wins the Memorial Cup, and we'll have more from Drummondville, Quebec in just a moment.
In Formula 2000, this is the car to beat. Burning up the endless road, testing SO engine oils at high speeds and under stress. It's part of our extensive research program to produce oils that give efficient engine performance, longer engine life. This testing and continual improvement is to give you the engine oils you deserve. We're determined to give you our best. That's how you make us better. So for SO, the road never ends.
Oh, man, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. It's Great Western beer. It's Great Western beer that I'm holding. Tell me when. At the end of a working day, don't need no Johnny come ladies. 'Cause Bill is one heck of a brew. With Bill, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
So Prince Albert Raiders win the Memorial Cup by a score of 6-1. Our thanks to our statistician, Doug Philpott, producer-director Ed Murcell. So Prince Albert wins the 67th Memorial Cup. So long from Drummondville, Quebec.
The 1985 Memorial Cup. Brought to you by Molson, North America's oldest brewery, with nearly 200 years of brewing excellence.
Watch for the 110th Preakness Stakes this afternoon at 3 o'clock here on CFRN Television. Wide World of Sports is next.